Oh God!
Oh,
Hi.
God.
Good evening, mamas and moomies, and welcome to Chromatic Chimera, where the story is made up and the XP doesn't really matter because we use Milestone here. Anyway, joining me today are Chris as Hazel, the Dragonborn Druid, Abigail as Nettle, the Halfling Paladin, Lucy as Cat, the Azamar Rogue, Ryan as Gray, the Tiefling Warlock, Megan as Rosalind, the Yuan-Ti Pureblood Warlock, and Sam as Mouse, the Tiefling Ranger Cleric. Don't forget that if you like what a character did, you can give them inspiration by choosing 300 bits. Also, if you don't want them to die, maybe, because that's been kind of a joke that's been going around.
Pay to win.
Pay to win. That's what we do here. We pay to win. Anyway, usually we have a fancy recap, but things have been crazy lately, so we're gonna just I can take care of it.
I mean, I could read my recap. I never got around to recording it,
Yeah,
but
sure,
I could
works.
read it.
Yeah, that works. Go ahead.
Okay, let me grab it real quick.
All right. Before Abby reads, note it is Arcata the 14th, 2S 1842. The party has made camp under one of Rutherford's Whispering Willows in the Odahe Swamp on their way to Fenhold to confront the Biomancers. And they've heard things about the Cult of Lycus being around.
Shall I?
Whenever you're ready.
Dear Mama and Papa, do you know what taxes are? I've been told I have to start collecting them now that I'm a duke. I suppose I should get like a shelf or a cabinet to display them once I have a good collection. I'm sure I'll figure it out soon. My friends all came together to tell some secrets last night. It got very sad. I didn't know what to do or how to respond. Maybe I am just a naive little kid. I don't understand how people who hurt so badly, how they can be so kind and give such warm smiles. I know I need to be a hero now, so I can make it so no one else has to feel the pain they feel. I can't fight their past, so I have to fight for their future, and for the futures of all people. Miss Cat got a new pet named Drat. They're like a dragon rat thing, and I love them. Miss Rosalind says they're speaking in Draconic, but it mostly sounds like Rosalind speaks to me. We left the spire this morning. Well, I guess that's my spire now? It's not my home, though. I think Acorn will always be my home, because that's where you all are. Maybe that sounds silly since I left to go adventure, but I do miss you. On our way to go tame a dragon, we met a giant. He was very nice and happy and green. He kept calling Mixed Mouse Green Bean, which made me giggle. His name was Rutherford, and he's the caretaker of a pretty cool swamp. He let us take a nap under his tree while he kept watch. I was wondering, I know Hazel wants to study. Now that I have the spire, do you think it would be okay if she came to live with me? It'll be safe here, and she'll have a whole big library all to herself. I'm sure there has to be a wizard somewhere around here who she can study under. It would be nice to have one of my siblings around. Well, my friends are waking up from their nap now. I love you. I'll see you all soon. Love forever, Nettle.
I loved it. That was amazing.
I love Nettle with my whole heart. I love her so much.
Nettle is the best of us.
Nettle is the best of us. The ideal hero.
She's a little baby.
Thank you very much, Beamer, for saving the heinies of your favorite characters.
Looks like Beamer's still going on that, actually.
Oh, God.
Yes, the
Thank
heinies,
you so much.
The heinies will be saved. Anyway, we kind of discussed outside a game, and instead of like me trying to come up with a million different ways to say the swamp smells bad, it's wet, it's raining, it's gross, the party's been traveling for a few days now through the Odahe Swamp down this kind of raised up dirt muddy road. It's been raining for a few days. So you've been continuing down the dirt path through the swamp. In the rainfall, the dirt becomes more of a muddy gravel. Water runs down from the elevated path into the swampland below, creating flooded ditches in some places. You continue down this path for probably 2 more days, stopping to make camp under whichever tree offers the most cover from the rain. The rainfall lets up for only what seems to be a few hours at a time as you continue to trek through the swamp for these 2 days. And as you wander... Chris? Everything okay there, buddy? All right. Okay.
Okay.
As you wander, sorry, tech hiccup there. As you wander through the on this road, the dirt becomes sporadically cobbled with stone and brick. And in the distance, you see a fortress built from a brownish moss-covered stone, sitting in the swamp, almost sinking into the muddy ground. The walls are lopsided in places, and the two kind of rook towers in the front and the large circular tower, they're crooked and asymmetrical. Gargoyles on the wall stare blankly ahead, unwelcoming, much like the rusted iron portcullis that seems to speak. Go away.
Is this Fenhold?
Well, this sign can't stop me because I can't read.
It was a metaphorical go away, right?
Yes, metaphorical go
Just
away.
making sure I didn't miss something.
No, it's
What
mostly...
Abby means is that none of us have the fucking common sense to turn around.
Nettle cannot read, nor can she read the rooms. So
Crew Cave, being the ever-observant druid, when you have a druid with observant, you don't bother rolling perception anymore. You see a silhouette of a humanoid figure moving. You see silhouettes of humanoid figures moving about the tops of the lopsided walls, and you see from them, with their heads turned toward your direction, two reflective circles around where their eyes would be. They peer into the swamp, but a blanket of mist and the heavy vegetation seems to shield you from their vision. Chris is relaying that to the rest of the group.
Can I, without exposing myself to them, see if I can get a better look at them?
You may approach.
With caution.
With caution. As you approach, please roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
While she's rolling that, did you see the beamer gave you inspiration, Alex?
Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
did.
7.
again, shh.
Big 7. We're starting off great.
Yeah, okay, so you're sneaking forward and you're staying low, moving through the vegetation. You're able to move closer, and you begin to get a closer look.
Oh, there's a map for it.
Yes. So as you approach, you see the walls of the fortress. And you see the figures on top of them. They are definitely imposing. It is definitely not a friendly looking place. And you see these moss-covered walls, this ruined fortress. It looks as if someone's made a home there. And from within, you can see a main building for the keep and a sort of longhouse from the side of the keep. And you do see 4 people patrolling the walls.
All of this is within the walls, right? The house, the fortress,
Yes.
all of it. Okay.
Yes.
They look like biomancer guards. I mean, they have guns in their image, so.
Yes, as you approach, you see that they are holding what appear to be rifles. You've become quite acquainted with firearms in your recent
Yeah, I
adventures.
remember that. I've been shot.
They wear like strange, beat up rusty plate over like these cotton wool jackets. And you're kind of observing. They're moving about at the tops of the wall. Sometimes stopping to speak with one another, but whatever they're saying you can't hear. You can just tell they're speaking from how they're acting.
So their pattern of patrol, there's no gap where we could sneak over the wall without being noticed?
You're not sure yet. You'd have to do a little more observation. We'll get right back to that. Does anyone else have anything they wish to do?
How far are we from Fanhold, distance-wise, right now?
Cat is approximately 60 feet away. You're probably 100-something feet away.
Okay.
Just like a general guesstimation.
Well, there are lots of them here if they are all with the biomancers.
If we want to try to sneak inside and just find your guy, or girl, I don't know who we're going after exactly. Somebody we're pissed at. I could make us all invisible. But that would require Cat not to get mad and attack somebody, and that is asking a lot.
Well, I was thinking, maybe we could try to find Jade. It's still possible. Maybe I don't know, can convince him to help us instead. I don't know. Maybe if he saw me alone, he would be more likely to listen.
Is that the other green bean?
Yeah, Nettle, that's my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea for maybe how we can try to find him quickly, which I think will be important right now.
If you go talk to him alone, is he just going to capture you? This seems to be a thing they like to do. They really like putting people in cages.
I mean, I don't know. I admit I don't know if I will be able to convince him, but he has not actually done anything to hurt me yet. But he keeps trying to hurt all of you and Cat.
Based on the things he was saying, he seems toxic to me. But
So I
guess
mean,
that's...
in a real pinch, I can turn myself invisible if I need to get away quickly.
Well, I mean, if you want to approach on your own, what idea do you have?
I do know a spell that is able to help me find things. And I was thinking maybe I could try to find that stupid ugly gun he was waving around the other day. I don't know what else he would still have on him that I would know, but I got a pretty good look at that while he was pointing it at us, so maybe we could use that to find him quickly. I mean, I guess we could still all be invisible and together, but then maybe I shouldn't be invisible, or I can turn myself invisible and then stop it when we find him, and then you can all still be there to be on hand. I just think if he sees me, coming up with everybody, and especially with cats, it will be impossible to talk to him.
I would say that's probably true. Are you even going to be able to get in to talk to him? With those anger people patrolling?
I don't know. If we are invisible, it would be much easier. I would not be able to be invisible at the same time as using that spell, though.
Well, if I made you invisible, you could, yes? Or not?
Yeah, that would work.
You could cast the spell first, maybe? And then I'd make you invisible?
Oh, yeah, I guess I would not be able to do it afterwards. That is true. I can do things to help us sneak better too, but I would not be able to do that at the same time. But if we are all invisible, that is pretty helpful, I think.
All of your plans require you doing lots of things.
That is just because I am so used to working alone. I am sorry.
And there's no need to be sorry. Just, you have other people here who are also talented. We could do things.
Yeah.
Nettle's great at sneaking.
Well, about that.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Yeah. I feel like I would be at a disadvantage.
It's a big word for you.
That tissue makes a lot of noise.
That armor is beautiful, but it is a little clattery.
Well, do we think that Nora Lynn is here as well?
Well, that was what that journal said.
Okay, well,
I think, right?
I don't know if I ever actually saw the journal.
I look at Kat because she was the one who had
Cat
it.
is
She
not
definitely
here.
knows.
That's right, you
away.
stealthed ahead. I
Yep.
forgot.
I am willing to follow your lead. I think Kat will do her own thing. probably. She does not follow plans.
Stay with us, though? I mean, they are trying to capture her.
Yes, but she does not follow plans. You can make a plan. She will see a thing, then she gets upset about then go after it, and that's just the way it's going to be. And we're just going to chase after her. And
I wish I could say you were wrong.
So that is just going to have to be part of our plan, too.
Yes, that's smart. Plan for her disobeying the plan. Like a secret plan B. Or like a fork, but we know it's going to fork. Like a fake plan A.
Well, if you want my advice, apologies for the buzzing mosquitoes in the background. It is a swamp after all. That's it. I just wanted to test my voice and see if it was good.
Oh, well, it's good to hear your voice, Krazel. Sometimes you're very quiet.
Yes, I get quite introspective in the swamps.
Krazel, being the ever-observant druid who can see everything, that makes me just write in my notes, don't bother with perception checks.
You're welcome. Made it easy for you.
You see a bit in the distance, kind of like to your east, skulking in the brush, trying to maintain a low profile, strong-looking elf woman with long platinum hair. She wears brown and green clothing and leather, but you're able to see her, though, like, definitely camo type clothing. She has a white wolf pelt slung over her shoulder. It's the white that stands out to you in this mucky, swampy vegetation. She's accompanied by 4 black wolves, and one of them looks to the side and has, like, a red handprint on its forehead. And they're just kind of, like, skulking around, also scouting out the keep.
Does only Krazel sees them, though, right?
Do you want to roll a perception?
I say nothing, just kidding. Well, I think that we have a few other friends with us here today, and I'll just kind of point over to the wolvy people.
Those must be the people that the person that Rutherford was telling us about.
Mm-hmm. And he said to be careful of them, right?
Yeah, he said they were they looked like us worshippers. If I take a closer look, do I see anything that indicates this? I didn't make my own check, so I can now.
Krazel can point them out to you, like with just call it like a taking 20 type thing, where Krazel look over there. The red handprint on the forehead of a black wolf is kind of like a definitely cultish.
Right, okay. But not necessarily something like a symbol that I would recognize.
It doesn't scream anything right away to you.
Okay.
TikTok, it's called a clock.
Right. Mouse is already taking their bow out and just sort of slowly starting to move that way. Like, not quickly and on their own, but,
yes.
You know.
And as you're approaching, you do see slung over this woman's shoulder is like this really large bow. It looks like it has like a long stake on the bottom of it, as if it's like meant to be planted into the ground. And like she has arrows that are almost like javelins.
I do not like the look of these people, this person, and these creatures. Mouse is looking clearly very torn. Like, they've got an itchy bow finger, so to speak. Like, they're sort of like tensing, like getting ready to like pull back. I don't like the idea of going in there with somebody like that behind us.
Well, I don't really want to fight on both fronts either.
Maybe it's fine. Maybe should I send Fang over and be like, "Hey, what's up? We see you here. You are not hide and seek champion."
Yeah, maybe it is fine. I can go.
If
no, let's send that
I
off.
don't think so. I don't think so.
How far away are they, Alex?
They're about 50 feet away.
Okay, I mean, excuse me. Well, I could just message them. I have a way to message people instantly.
Is it magic?
Yes.
I knew it. We're so in tune, Gray.
Yes.
Are you both sorcerers?
That is what you think is best.
They won't necessarily know which direction it's coming from.
We should try and hide then. We should get cats.
Does it seem like they've seen us?
Nope.
Well, yeah, we should hide.
So y'all duck into the bushes. Are you just gonna keep watching this person with her pets kind of skulking around the fortress?
Yeah, I mean, let's let them go in there and cause havoc, and then we go in and clean up.
So
We don't know that that is the case exactly, but if they are working together.
Oh, that would suck.
Did you all want me to contact them or maybe hold off?
Well, let's give it a few minutes. I do like the plan, though.
Take them by surprise right now, and they would never know.
That's a lot of werewolves. Or just wolves, sorry. Totally not werewolves.
It's like, how alert are you, Hazel?
I mean, they cannot
Hazel is
put
woke.
such they cannot put such things past these Lycus worshippers.
Okay, jumping back to Cat. Cat, you are by the fortress here.
No.
You are over here by the fortress, hanging out. You see these biomancers. The one moves this way, the one kind of moves back this way.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way we can get in without being noticed for now. Or if there's like a specific pattern to their patrol.
There doesn't seem to be like a specific pattern to the patrol, but you notice the wall like dips down because it's sinking into the ground. This keep is not very well kept. It's very old and grody. But you do try to see like there isn't really any pattern, but sometimes they'll go and talk to each other idly. It doesn't look like they're on any sort of level of alertness, or like they're not on any alert. They seem to just kind of be keeping watch.
They probably don't expect anyone to attack. I mean, they're in the middle of a swamp. And there's no like other entrances. It's just the wall.
Well, you've got the wall and the portcullis here, but you haven't worked your way around the whole keep.
Okay, I will start doing that slowly.
All right. Which way do you want to go? North, south?
I don't know. Up.
All right.
On the map is up.
All right. So north. We'll have you move this way, and you're just kind of maintaining in the vegetation, trying to avoid detection. Roll me a stealth check with advantage, please.
Are we all stealthing?
No, just Cat right now.
Okay.
The first is an 18. The second is a 14.
You're able to pass by undetected. At least that's what you believe.
As far as I know.
The gunner atop the wall does not appear to react to your movement past him.
Okay, well, that phrasing made me very nervous, but all right.
You're able to kind of work your way around. You see another kind of little rookery here, and there's a gunner just kind of sitting there. He's leaning against his gun as he's got the buttstock planted on the ground, and looks like he's having a smoke break. And we'll go back to the group that is trying to avoid detection from you're observing what this huntress does. You notice that she kind of goes in the same direction that Cat did at first, and then I'm sure you see Cat kind of dart off into the brush beyond, and they go the opposite direction, and they're making their ways around the fortress. They eventually kind of return back, and the woman looks at the wolves and shakes her head and says something, but it's not, unless Hazel wants to make that, unless we want to do perception checks from everyone who's kind of watching them.
I do.
I'm watching.
I can also read lips for my observant feet.
You can?
No big
Okay.
deal.
Okay, that's what I needed to hear right there. Okay, I forgot about that. Hazel, you're like reading the lips of these individuals, and you can tell she's saying something along the lines of, "It's no good. They have too many people there. We need reinforcements."
Oh, lame. All right, I'll relay that. I'll be like, yeah, they chickened out. They were definitely against them, though, so that's good, I guess.
Well, then why don't we talk to her if she needs You didn't relay exactly what she said. If
She needs reinforcements.
Well, if she needs reinforcements, maybe we could be the reinforcements.
All right, let's fire up the message machine, I guess.
Expectantly agree.
Remember, we can't trust anything they say.
Sure, we kill them afterwards. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and message them then.
All right, what do you say when you message? I take it you message the elf.
Yeah. Pardon me. I heard that you need reinforcements, perhaps.
And
perhaps my friends and I could be of assistance.
When you message her, she immediately just, just stops cold and just starts looking around, gets the bow ready. And when she flinches, the wolves are like, the hair on their neck stands up, and they're like, "Arr." And then you get a message back because that's how that spell works.
She can respond.
She responds, "Who goes there? Why are you watching us?"
I'm relaying what they're saying to the group. I'm kind of just acting as an intermediary because Gray doesn't really know how to handle this conversation.
I think it's a little early to be exchanging names. We haven't even had the first date yet.
Gray will say that verbatim.
Just tell her that I'm very observant, and it's kind of like an impulse thing.
I will also say that as well.
And you just get back, where are you?
Around.
Wow, so helpful.
And one of the wolves looks over at your direction and does the hunt, the dog, like, dog is like in the hunting mode.
And he's pointing.
Well, Star Touch, we've been made.
And yes, it looks as if you've been made as the wolves and the woman.
Well, it doesn't help when you introduce yourself.
I wave.
And who
Now
are
says
you?
they're bow waiting.
And the person is just approaching. She's tense, but she's trying not to appear hostile. And who are you, spying on us out here in this god's-forsaken swamp?
I will extend my scaly hand for a handshake, and I'll be like, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Krukazel, Master of Wolves. It's a pleasure."
Roll a persuasion check. Let's see if you can knock down her nerves with that.
I really wanted you to say Master of Puppies.
13.
13. Oh man, there's one stat block Alex didn't pull up.
I really thought he was going to introduce himself as a dentist.
I'm a dentist.
No, I don't like to flex. I like to floss.
Veterinary dentist.
Is that on your business card?
Yeah.
Rocks fall.
No flexing, just flossing.
Rocks fall. What'd you get
You
again?
gotta floss so you
13.
can flex.
It's good on so many levels, and I'm very angry.
She kind of becomes a little disarmed by this action of a very apparent friendship. The name is Artemis. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You did startle me there.
I'm sorry, we needed to make sure that, we were on the same team here.
Well, if you're on our side, then you would also be... She looks over towards the fortress, working against those in there.
At least a few of them that we know of, yes. There are some big bads in there.
Well, we don't know anyone specific here, but they are our enemy.
What is it you have against them?
I am the kennel master for Countess Aconite in Arnica, and these individuals gave her bad medicine, so to speak. And we're here to rectify that.
That's my line.
You're not here.
Well, great. We have some personal beefs with a few of them. We were hoping to solve it. It'd be nice to have little reinforcements of our own in there.
Does Mouse... Do I believe her? I would
insight
like to
check.
make an insight, yeah. 19?
19. You're trying to read Artemis. She's a little difficult to read, but it seems like she's being at least a bit about being enemies with the Biomancers forthcoming, but when she's mentioning the story about Countess Aconite, you notice she kind of shifts her view to one of her wolves standing at her side, kind of as if giving a bit of a tell.
Is it like a particular wolf? Is it the one with the red handprint?
Oh, they all have the red hand.
Oh, they all do. I thought it was just one. Okay. Okay.
It's almost as if when she looks at the wolf, it's like a comfort thing for her.
Okay, gotcha.
Reminding herself, like, hey, if shit goes south, sick 'em.
Right. Okay, well, Mouse still does not trust her, but I won't keep pointing my bow at her face.
Okay.
I'll put it down.
Okay.
Still kind of like ready, but not like drawn or anything. Well, did you have any ideas or plans beyond this point?
No, we've assessed that their numbers are too great. And we wouldn't stand a chance battling them, at least myself and my wolves here.
How many do you know that they have there?
I saw 7 people manning the walls alone. And that just makes me not want to think about how many are in the fortress.
I mean, it sounds like each of us could just take out somebody on the wall, and then it'd be real easy to get inside.
Indeed.
We would have to do it without any alarm being raised. Otherwise, we'll never get in more.
I have an idea as well.
What's your idea?
Recently have a new ability where I can turn into a little tiny insect and fly right over the wall. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I was hoping
really cool.
that maybe I just do that. I unlock the gate. You know, I check it out. I don't just run up to the gate like an idiot. But I unlock the gate. We all storm through, like, you know, undercover style.
Like cool style?
Yeah, cool style. Cool style.
Okay.
All right, that's one vote. Nettle's in.
I'm in.
Oh,
I could at least get some
that's
intel.
an idea. That still has you going off on your own a lot, though, and I thought we were trying to avoid that too much.
I'll just be a little bug. There's no reason for them to hurt me.
Are you kidding? People love to swat bugs. It's like a favorite thing of people to do.
Well, what's a cute bug? Like a ladybug. I'll be a ladybug.
People don't think bugs are cute.
Butterflies?
In the background, while you're talking about this, you just hear...
Maybe you're right. Butterfly might work.
You could probably do butterfly. Don't do a moth. Some people are weird about moths.
Yeah, they hate peppermint, I hear.
And Artemis is just looking at the group like...
I could do another wolf if you need another wolf.
So, we can still try to... I don't know, Rosalind, can you still turn people invisible with more people?
I can do up to 6.
Well, seeing that I here am more apt for ranged assaults, perhaps I can provide support from outside. Looks at Nettle pointedly. You look like you're more kitted for a frontal siege.
Yes.
Yeah, she's essentially a siege engine.
You ever seen that movie, Mortal Engines? Anyways.
That's what I'm here for.
We'll jump back to Kat sneaking around. All right, Kat. So you're sneaking around. Let's see how... So you're going to sneak around towards the back here, right?
Yep.
All right. Roll me another stealth check at advantage because you are hiding in bushes.
18.
18. Let's...
13.
13. All right.
So 18 is better. I'm rolling shit, y'all.
So
I'm getting a new dice.
you cause the bushes to rustle a bit, and you sprinkle water off of them, and one of the guards on the wall is just like, "What was that?" Walks over to this point at the wall and begins looking out, and must have been nothing. And he begins walking towards his friend in the rook area.
Okay, I keep sneaking as soon as he turns his back.
All right. You notice that no one's watching this wall back here. This little section here. You notice there's a nice little dip there. No one's watching it. You might be able to get people in through this.
Haha!
It's low enough that almost like a boost could get your friends into the fortress.
Sick. Point of entry found. I'm gonna go rejoin my friends.
All right. Which way do you want to go?
Let's skirt the rest of the way around. Make sure I get a good view of the whole thing.
Sure. Roll me one more stealth check as you're sneaking around.
Seriously? That's a 17. 22! 23!
You're able to sneak by. They don't even notice you. You see some of the guards are just moving on around. Kat, you're able to rejoin your friends. You see that they're with someone. This platinum-haired elf who's wearing leather armor has a large bow strung up around her shoulder, and she has 4 wolves with her, with the red handprint on their foreheads.
And anyways, that was my second plan, to just walk up and introduce myself as a traveling dentist, but I don't know if we want to do that one.
So, I may have found something. Who is this?
This is Artemis. She's cool, she's good with a bow, she's got wolves, and we're friends now.
She likes dogs. She's a kennel master.
I approve of liking dogs. So there's like a place in the back that has a dip. We could just boost ourselves over it. No one's watching it. I mean, it kind of smells like a trap, but it also kind of smells like a way in.
Well, if they cannot see us, then it would be much less likely for them to spring a trap.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, Kat, you were not here. We were talking, maybe, Rosalind can turn us all invisible. So that we are, much harder to detect. And I can try to do a spell to find Jade quickly. And, maybe we'll be able to get him to help instead. And if not, then, at least maybe we can deal with him without a bunch of, gods and stuff.
Okay, yeah, that... Can you turn all of us invisible, Rosalind?
I can, but then I won't be able to do anything else. So I'm fine with that. If it gets us in, that's a good use, I think. Yeah. I drop them big spells in combats. All those big spells in combat I drop? None of those, if that happens. Just the invisibilities.
I mean, I could cause a distraction too, and you wouldn't have to be invisible.
Whatever we want to just go when no one's I'm just happy to be here.
Me too. This is fun.
Well,
isn't it, Kessel?
Yeah.
I could do that spell that makes it much easier for us to, sneak better, but I wouldn't be able to track Jade at the same time.
I can track Jade.
Oh?
Yeah, he had like a fancy firearm, right?
Yeah, that's stupid thing he was pointing at us.
Yeah, I can take us to that. It's like 5,000 feet, and I'm sure he's within that, so...
Yeah, that works, I think.
Well, yeah, I will be able to cast my spell that way, and we'll all be able to sneak much better. And if you wanted to come with us, you'd be able to, I say begrudgingly to Artemis.
I don't know if the wolves can get over the wall.
Anybody, I mean, at least in terms of the sneaking, anybody close enough to me when I cast it that I want would get the effect at least.
Yeah, but I mean, always just the wall. How are we gonna
but we could yeet the wolves over the wall. It'll be fine.
Yeet, yes.
Yeah.
It's a halfling term.
The wolves could be a distraction to the outside, maybe. Howling pack of wolves.
Are there any snakes around?
You could probably find a snake.
We're in a swamp.
Yeah, you can find a snake.
What if what if I got the snake to climb the walls and just start, gently harassing the people on the wall?
Can you talk to snakes?
I can't talk to them, but you can talk to them. I just like them.
Sure, but why did you say, what if I got the snakes? That's what I'm curious about.
Because I don't think you would get the snake. I think I would get the snake, you would talk to the snake. It would be a team effort because we are a team and we work together. She looks at Mouse. Using all of our abilities.
You feel a tug on the bottom of your robe, and when you look down, it's Drat.
Let's send Drat in.
No!
I have a solution.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh.
This is gonna be good.
What is your idea, Drat?
Do you speak Draconic?
You speak Draconic.
No,
I do.
I forgot that was what she speaks.
Yes, Drat only knows Draconic for the moment.
I love it.
My plan. Murder. Yes.
It's not the worst plan, to be honest.
No,
No one can raise
it's
the
good.
alarm
It's
if
rough,
there's
but
no
it's a
one
good
left.
start. You need to flesh it out.
Perhaps Drat can make. And coughs up a little fireball.
Whoa. Jeez.
Oh,
Where did that
Oh,
come
jeez.
from?
Drat make distract.
Could she do that yesterday?
She's really
No.
learning.
Could you do that yesterday?
I ate some things from Mr. Big Dragon Man.
Oh, everyone's eating Mr. Dragon Man stuff.
Hazel, you check your pack, you notice a few of your hot peppers from your spell components are missing.
Oh
Drat, we're gonna talk about boundaries after this.
Does Drat have her pink sweater yet?
Ooh, did we knit Drat a pink sweater?
if I can have knit Drat a pink sweater,
Yeah,
I
you've been
definitely
traveling for a few days.
Yeah,
You've
we
been-
got some yarn from the spire before we left.
Roz is going to look up. Everyone, don't be worried. Drat has gas. It's actually adorable. It's fine. She wants to do a distraction and murder, but I don't think she's up for murder yet. I think she's still a little small for it. No offense, Knuckle, but I think she could do a distraction.
I really, really want to feed Drat this vial of red aether.
Oh,
I've got some
Oh,
green.
God.
See what that does.
I've
That
got
sounds
green.
like a bad idea.
I have green.
Oh yeah, I gave it to you. Shit. Cat has green.
If we combine the red and green and feed it to Drat, will she turn
Nope.
into a Christmas dragon?
Yeah.
She
Maybe
breathes
that's how that works.
tinsel.
Oh no!
All right, I think we're
Never
losing track
cleans
here,
up.
team.
Okay, we're gonna go comic.
Okay,
Anyway,
I think Drat distracts. We climb, yeet dogs.
If you can open the gate from within, I can just have them run in.
Oh, that sounds so
Yeah,
simple.
let me just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be easier if Crook Hazel just opens the gate and we'll go
Yeah,
inside.
Look,
Boring.
I've been jonesing for a solo mission. All right, I'm gonna turn into a fly. I'm out of here.
Careful.
So you turn into a fly and
I'm going to yeet myself over the wall and look for any unlocking mechanisms.
So there's nothing. Okay, so first of all, Crook Hazel, you're in.
I'm in. It's gonna take 8 hours. I'm in.
Hold on, I gotta uncover a bunch of the map because Crook Hazel's in now. Crook
I see
Hazel.
something that glows.
I don't like it.
I'm nervous.
Thanks, I hate it.
So when you come in, you see this, you see the buildings, you see the fortress and all of its wonderful splendor, and you're kind of looking around for an unlocking mechanism, and you look inside the portcullis gatehouse, and you find the unlocking mechanism in there.
Is
It's
there
a
anyone
weather-
in there?
There's no one in there, but there is someone hanging out above the gatehouse.
I'm a little fly. He's not gonna notice.
He vents before I could cast Pass Without Trace.
Classic.
Which also means he'll be the only one without it.
I think it's like an area around you, so if
Yeah,
he comes
it's-
back in
well-
it, he'll have it.
That's only if we want to wait until after we're already in to cast it, which seems silly.
Is there like
That's not
a window out to the rest of the crew from the gatehouse?
You just fly through the bars of the portcullis.
I'm just gonna give him like a thumbs up.
You're a fly. We
You're a
can't see
fly.
you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to. Okay, never mind.
You're gonna do what thieves do. You're gonna do a little dance. You've made a little
Yeah.
dance that interpreted dance.
Amazing.
Crook Hazel, as you're messing around in the gatehouse, you hear two
Oh Jesus.
footsteps, and you turn around. You see kind of like a dragonborn looking fella, but he's big. He dummy thick, and he has a large club slung over his shoulders, and he's just kind of looking around, scratches his belly, and
Impressive.
reminds
Whoa.
you of your. It reminds you of Uncle Keith.
Oh God. Well, I'm going to nonchalantly fly through the window and turn myself back into me and
All right.
get ready to yank that mechanism.
Sure thing. Before we do that, let's just get our initiative now.
Oh god.
Oh,
no, oh
good.
god.
Don't like
Why
that.
would we need that, Alex?
Oh, shit.
Structured time. It's
20.
helpful. Right.
Junk.
14.
Cat with the 14.
18.
Also 14.
Nettle 14. Who wants to go first?
Nettle, I guess.
Nettle, yeah, she's strong. She's got a shield.
Sure. And 18 for Mouse.
Yeah.
Can I get Grays real quick?
22.
22.
Damn.
I don't know about you.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20, so.
All right, let me roll for the. That bounced up. Glass Gunner's got a 15. They got a good dex.
The clap of your ass.
What?
Read SP's comment.
Oh no! Oh no! Declare your ass cheeks. That's a beautiful. The clap of your ass cheeks can't alert the guards when you are the guard.
Oh my
That
god.
would be great.
Oh, SP, I love you. Oh, SP.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, that was great. I'm sorry. I'm still just reeling.
Oh, if we all die right now, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's
That-
fine.
That sent me.
Short episode.
And
Everybody have their backup characters.
Carleon might be revisiting us soon.
I do, in fact, have my backup.
you joke, but
He's a pleasant
I
young man.
do.
I think we all do, just in
Alright,
case.
there's a few others that I'll roll for later because I don't want to like try and like figure out who's what. Anyway, let us begin. Gray, Crucasel's hand on the lever, ready to go. What do? Holding action is a thing.
Yeah, I'm holding an action until Mouse casts Pass Without a Trace.
What action are you holding?
Not die. I'm just gonna like not do anything until like everyone else does
All right.
something.
Crukasel. Oh, sorry.
All right, so
Nuts.
I'm gonna yank this lever, and
Alright,
at
you
the same
yanked it.
time, I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, everybody! It's me in here, down here, not at the gate."
Oh my
Oh, what the
god!
fuck?
All right, so I forgot to roll for Artemis here. Artemis and her dogs will just take the same turn because that's easier on me.
Artemis is just reconsidering every action she's made in the last 5 minutes.
Yo, we started with a plan.
And we immediately forgot the plan.
So Crucazel pulls a lever and just yells out, "It's me!" And the guards are just,
What the fuck?
"Let's go!" And you know the one at the top just. You hear him hit. You see him hit a button, and then you hear bells. That Draco ogre totally just immediately looks towards the gatehouse.
I give him the finger.
Why would you do this?
Which one?
The middle
Baby
one.
dragon,
Wow.
come to daddy. Smacks his
God.
belly as he's approaching.
Why?
Ooh.
Crucazel, is there anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna sit there flipping off the Draco ogre.
Hasn't he
Alright.
done enough?
Mouse, it's your turn. Crucazel has the plan's ass up. What do
Yeah.
you do?
Mouse is like, why is he calling everybody right to where we are going? How is that a distraction? Okay, are we still seeking? I look around, just be like, should I? Yeah?
No. Just go.
Because I want, it's a spell slot. If we are not going to be actually stealthing now, like,
No,
I want to save it, so.
Save it. Go. Save it. Just go.
Okay, I will still start moving forward, I guess. I don't even fucking know. This is actually the first round, so I get a speed bonus, which is handy. So I want to start dashing, I guess. 60. I can actually get right to Crucazel.
All right. So you dash into the gatehouse then.
Yeah, I'm just like, I guess this is what we are doing now.
Oh, Mouse, you made it. I assessed the situation. These guys are pushovers. We're going to just run right through them, so I'd made some noise.
But what about the people inside who hear all of this?
Ah, right. Should have done more recon. Oh, well.
Scheisse!
I start getting my staff out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Hazel. Anything else, Mouse?
No, Mouse just looks defeated.
So this gunner moves to a nice position. They've conveniently angled. They all moved to conveniently angle their shots into the gatehouse, and the other ones are just like, "Oh shit, we got problems." And they're running, they're beelining for the nearest. So two of them are, because this one, the one back here at the rear of that north wall is not going to be able to get an angle for a shot. The other two will get an angle for a shot. And Krukazel, are you ready? Does a 12 hit, Krukazel?
No.
All right. Does a 7? No.
Hell no.
18.
Yeah.
You take 5 piercing for acid. And then the other one misses. First attack, second attack misses. So they have their rifles. And then they hit the bolt up and they pull it back to prepare another shot. And Krukazel, when this bullet hits you, it's like it burns and you can feel it fester in your in the wound that they shot you in.
Gross.
And then another one comes out from inside the fortress and is standing next to the Draco Ogre. Nettle, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay.
Come on, Nettle, time to kick some ass.
Alright, I'm coming! Where am I on here? Okay. Oh jeez. I'm gonna run up to join Krukazel. I'm gonna try.
I stand by this plan.
It's not a plan!
Alright, I moved my 40 feet. You know what? I'm gonna dash and be like, stay away from my friends, you meanies! And that'll be my turn. Wait, no. I'm gonna summon my my special weapon.
Alright.
Bless my weapon.
Alright.
Hey, Nettle, you made it. I hope they don't have it. I look around at this little tiny box. I'm like, hope they don't have any AoE stuff. That'd be really bad.
Oh, no.
We're gonna kick your butt. Channel Divinity Sacred Weapon. There we go. That's what it is.
Alright. Next up, we have Cat. Cat, once again,
How
you're
tall
playing...
is this wall? How tall is it?
Which one?
Here, by these two guys over on the
Oh,
other side
here?
of the round thing. Yeah.
You might be able to get up there with a jump and a hoist.
Okay.
Or if you could jump off a tree, you could run up a tree and jump.
Parkour up.
Yeah,
Okay,
parkour.
I'm fast enough. I'm gonna parkour my way up that wall.
All right, yeah. I watched The Matrix last night, so I'm gonna allow it.
Okay, that's a run.
All right.
And a dash.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna stab.
All right. And you hear one of them go, "Oh shit, it's
Oh, that's a
Katarina!"
natural 20.
Oh shit, it's Katarina! Yeah, you hear him say that when you run up to him. He's like, "Oh shit, it's Katarina!"
Be afraid of me.
Give me that damage.
Hold on. I'm pulling out all my dice.
I'm gonna get my
40.
calculator out, folks.
Is Cat wearing Muertos's mask?
Yes, absolutely.
It would only be appropriate.
Okay.
Why are there 2 Rosalinds on the map?
Oh, did I put 2 Rosalinds on accident? Because Rosalind's so great.
Because we love her so much.
I put a Rosalind on the map so I could roll, and then you
I
put a
just-
Rosalind on the map
shit.
afterward. I can just
That's-
delete my extra one. It's fine.
It's too late. I already did. I got you.
41 points of piercing
Holy
damage
shit.
and 1 point of
Describe your kill.
What?
lunge on his slit his fucking throat, just right into his throat.
So Cat flips
Just fucking mid-air flip stab.
So Cat flips the Muertos mask down, just runs, and she's just a a blur in the wind, and she runs up this tree and jumps up onto the wall, flipping, and just stabs the gunner in the throat as she comes down, landing on his body, his lifeless body, and there's just blood spurting out of his neck, and the other two are like fumbling with their rifles as they're trying to make sense of what's going on. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
That is all I can do. I'm just gonna turn and get ready to stab the next one.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
So you just hear, and you hear, and let me pull out their stats. Oh, they're very, and you see these little hunched over like creatures with this like bubbling skin. They're kind of glowing this greenish color. They're gaunt in where their body isn't all bulbous, and they have like these faceless, glazed over eyes, and they're just kind of shuffling forward. They're just like, and that is their turn. Rosalind, it's your turn.
I don't like this thing. Fortunately, I can't see it, so I'm not scared yet. Can I move through this brush in front of me, or do I need to?
Yeah,
go
it's just vegetation. We're gonna just call it vegetation. Also, big shout out to Valor, Mr. Valor, for making this beautiful map, allowing us to use it.
Super sick.
I'm just gonna move and dash, I guess. We'll go forward to here, and that's all I can do.
Artemis plants her bow into the ground, she pulls out an arrow, and hits the gunner on the top of the wall for 7 points of damage. And she's just, yeah, got him. And then the wolves are gonna, and they're gonna run forward. And Rosalind, you've got wolves now flanking you as they're running forward. Just.
Does it feel right, or does it feel worrisome?
It feels right.
Cool.
As you hear that alarm, the bells tolling, and you hear a very familiar sound. You hear, and
So familiar.
From that longhouse area, come running the familiar gaunt,
These bitches.
eerily skeletal form with their fanged maws and massive clawed hands. Hunter killers.
Scheisse!
Weak.
And then
You just hear Kirk Hazel from the gate.
it's Big Boy's turn. He just saunters up towards Crew Hazel.
Weak.
Eat this! And he's gonna just slam his club down. Crew Hazel does a dirty 20 hit.
Yeah, barely.
No.
9 points of bludgeoning damage for the first one.
Alright.
11 doesn't hit, I take it.
It does not.
So he runs forward, and he just catches you with a side swipe for the first time. He comes back around, and you duck under it.
I love this guy.
Stuff happens. Computer's calculating their turn. Computer calculating turn.
Dial up
Great.
sounds.
Great. We're back at the top of the order with you.
Okay. So am I able to get a shot off on like? Oh, I just learned how to do this. This guy, can I see him?
If you moved a bit like this direction, yeah. So you got this large tower thing here. But yeah, I could say, what's the range on it?
My Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Yeah, you could hit him with it then.
And how about this gentleman up here? I mean, I have to move. I'm not.
If you moved, you could hit him.
Okay. I want to be able to hit him and the other one. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I can. Can I see him from here?
You see, that large tower would be almost in your way from there. Let's see. Yeah, that large tower would get in your line of sight.
Okay. Cat, are you okay over there? Can I
I'm
leave
fine.
you alone?
I got this.
All
You
right.
got a hunter killer running towards you, Cat.
Never mind. I might need help.
Okay, I will toss an Eldritch Blast at this gentleman.
Go for it.
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress.
I can
I can handle
this.
this.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That is 3 points of force, and he should be pushed back 10 feet.
Does he
Yep.
fall off the wall?
No, there's like a rampart that would prevent him from falling off. All right.
What if I hit him again?
You may try.
I'm gonna do it. That's a 20.
That'll hit.
That's another 3 points.
-3. No, he just gets pushed into the rampart there.
Well, I don't care for that much.
Anything else?
I'm just gonna finish my movement this way. Well,
Sure.
no, I'm gonna go this way because
I'll let you figure that out while we go to Krukazel.
Oh, it's my turn. Shit.
Yeah, you got this big boy in front of you, this big dragon boy in front of you.
Does this, from the best of my knowledge, and this is quite a stretch, does this big dragon ogre look like a beast, perhaps?
Try again.
Damn.
It's probably a monstrosity going out on the limb.
Lame.
Giant with the half dragon sub.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Oh,
Okay.
just kidding.
Sick. That kind of messes me up. I'm going
He's
to...
also blocking your way out of the gatehouse with his dummy big
Right.
cheeks.
Right as rain. I'm gonna cast... Oh god, you guys make me laugh. I'm gonna cast Polymorph on the Dragon Ogre.
Nice.
Alright, what does he have to roll?
Wisdom 16.
He fails with a 10.
Okay, I'm gonna turn him into a little tiny chickadee.
You just hear angry tweeting. It's like Twitter angry tweeting.
I step over him. Now who's the big daddy?
Oh my god.
Krukazel with the one-liners. Oh yeah, Krukazel, you come into the site. You got a hunter killer and these little bulbous mutants running at you.
Oh my. Well, can I like pick up the Dragon Ogre and put him in my pocket?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. And then, is this like a big tree or like a bush or something?
Sure.
There? I'm gonna book my ass out of there and run over to that
All right.
with the Dragon Ogre in my pocket.
All right, you got the dragon ogre in your pocket.
Nice. All right, everybody, way's clear. That's it.
We're gonna just put a little symbol so we know that he has been
Yeah.
polymorphed. Alrighty. Anything else, Krukazel?
No, that's it.
Mouse, you're up.
Oh jeez.
Things are looking dangerous.
I know everything has changed so much every round. Every time I'm like, okay, this is what I'm okay. So let me just double check some things here. So from where Mouse is, all they see is the ogre, and maybe I'm able to hear like hunter-killer sounds.
Yeah, you can hear hunter killer sounds here.
Okay, well, I don't like that at all. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to hang out right near here, I think. Let me see if I've got the right distance. Oh, wait, no, he's in your pocket, so I get 30.
Yes.
Okay, I'm actually going to have to move a little bit closer,
All right.
which
Did
is
we restock
never
on
a
healing
good
potions?
idea.
What's up?
Did we restock on healing potions before we came here?
Not
I
to my
don't
knowledge.
think we didn't
I-
role play it if we did.
And all out.
No one said anything to me in chat outside the game. So
Okay.
I shouldn't know.
I am going to cast Bane on this gunner. How do I ping someone? This
Just hold
guy.
Yeah.
There we go. That guy. This guy near the fountain and the hunter killer. So that's a charisma save. DC 15. Let me double check. Yeah,
Well,
15.
hunter killer fails.
Yes.
Let me check. One of them really one of the gunners really fails,
Okay.
and the other one fails really bad too.
Clutch. So they all get to add D4s and subtract it from their attack rolls and saving
There we
throws.
go. So what does it look like when you cast Bane?
Bane is one of my cleric spells. So Mouse grabs their necklace and flings their hand out, and you see 3 like crackling sort of smoky beams go shooting and sort of convalesce around each of these people.
All right.
Yeah.
It is the gunner's turn. These two will move into range, as will this one attempt to move into range. Mouse, 2 of them are gonna take shots at you.
AC 15.
15, you say?
Yeah.
Those will both hit.
Okay.
7 points total on the first one, and then at 11 for the second hit. The second one is going to only hit with one of the attacks. Ooh, 13 points of damage on that one. So they're just... Krukeza, one of them's gonna attack you. Those will both miss. Both their attacks just... You got bullets crashing into the wall behind you.
I'm
This
invincible.
is with the Bane, right?
Kat, the one's gonna try and attack you. That first one is going to be a 14. That's a miss.
Nope.
The second one is going to be a 10. And the
Nope.
second one's gonna attack. Dirty 20.
Yeah,
And
that
the
is.
other one will miss.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge on that dirty 20.
Alright. 10 points of damage total. I don't think anyone has acid resistance. So they're just...
Nope.
So these gunners are just open firing, just... pulling the bolt up and cocking it back to rechamber it. You see that the guns have tubes that are connected to a pack of aether strapped on their backs. Just... Nettle, it's your turn.
Alright, well, now that I'm in front of this guy, I'm going to attack him because...
He's on top of the wall. You're inside.
Oh. Then I'm gonna leave. So wait, yeah, I'm just gonna follow Mouse then.
Alright.
Beep boop. I'm gonna hide behind Mouse.
All right,
Actually, you know what? I'm more stronger than Mouse. I'm gonna be in front.
Alright, you're in front of Mouse. Anything else?
No?
Alright, Kat, your turn.
Mask did just
Right.
get shot up pretty good.
Gonna
I'm more
scoot down
stronger.
that way,
Alright.
then do a stab.
Stabby, stabby.
14 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Hold please.
That's a lot of click-clacking.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, plus 5, 29,
Yeah, he's dead.
plus 1. Excellent. And then I move on to the next one.
So you run aside, just quick, just cut across the throat and just keep running.
Yep.
He just he grabs his throat, bleeding out, and just falls over.
Gonna try and stab the next one. 14 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Excellent. I only get 1d6 on this one. 5 plus 5 is 10 points of piercing damage.
So you stab him with your dagger.
Oh, actually, I lied. I don't get my modifier on this one. Just 5 points.
All right, so you stab him in the side with your dagger, and he just... God damn it!
Hello again.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Hello there. Germ carriers are up. And this one's gonna move towards Nettle and Mouse, just... And this one's just gonna move forward.
I don't like that.
Rosalind, your turn.
Not a fan.
I want to shoot this guy on top of the tower. I'm assuming his
for it.
angle's not too messed up.
No, you
yet?
can hit him with that.
Okay. I'm doing it. I'm gonna blast him.
This
Once,
isn't like a
twice.
super tall fortress. This is just like some walls and that have been sinking into the ground.
Cool. That's a 13 to hit?
That will miss.
Okay, what about an 18?
That'll do it.
Alright, 7 points of force damage. I assume the other one just blasts off of the side.
Yeah, you blast off a chunk of rock, and then you hit him with the other one through the chunk of rock that you knocked off.
That was accidental, but very cool. And she'll just stay where she is for now.
Artemis will go. One will miss, one will hit. And she'll deal 11 points of damage. And she just shoots this arrow and just sticks this dude. And he's got this large arrow sticking out of his side. Ugh, son of a bitch. And then the wolves are gonna dash forward to join you in the encampment. The hunter killers are up.
Oh no.
I'm scared.
Cat, one of them runs towards you. And is going... Oh, they can... Oh, shit, I forgot. They can just climb walls. Fuck your walls.
Oh shit, I forgot they totally suck.
Oh, shit. One's a
suck.
19 plus.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, go for it. Oh my god, Alex, you didn't grab another...
That's always what you want to hear,
14
isn't it?
points of slashing damage. And then natural 19 again.
Hits.
Boo. Piss.
18 points of
Christ.
piercing damage. And it just jumps up and rakes you your back, and as you're like recoiling in pain, it just lunges forward and just bites you in the shoulder.
Son of a bitch.
I don't like that.
The other one's gonna run towards Nettle.
Ah!
And it kind of gets down on all fours for a second and then jumps forward.
No!
18.
Ha! You suck. Take that.
So you you throw up your shield and it's like clinging onto your shield. 19.
No.
And it's just, you're holding it back. You're just like, no, back, back, back.
Get out of here.
Does Big Boy make a save on his turn?
Nah.
Big Boy is Big Boy. Mouse, from behind the door of the keep, out comes striding Jade, spinning his gun in his finger. I thought this would come to this. Does the anime stop and points his gun at Krukazel. Krukazel, 30-20.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my reaction to blind his ass.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. 20... 30 points of damage total.
Child's play. DC 16 con save.
Alright. And he fails that.
He's blind.
So when you get pelted by the bullet, just the sun on your robe shines brightly and shoots a beam into his eyes. He's just and he's just holding his face and he's just Anything else?
I flip him off.
All right.
You can't see it though.
Yeah. He'll feel it.
But I'll know.
You hear there's movement from within the keep. We're back to Gray. It sounds like all hell's breaking loose in there.
I kind of like Gray just kind of like looks down the road at Roz, and he's just like, how tall are these walls, Alex?
You could attempt to climb into them.
Well, I mean, like, but how tall are they?
15, 20 feet at the most.
Cool.
Why would he climb into them when he can use his jetpack?
Shut up, Megan! I was gonna do it, and you ruined everything.
Oh, my bad, Doug.
Stealing his jetpack thunder.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward and use my jetpack. I believe, Alex, you said that was a free action to do that?
Yep.
To use the jetpack? So
Yep. You just press a button. This being the first time you've used it, you just go rocketing forward. You didn't expect how much force was going to be behind this thing. And you just get launched forward.
I would like to land here if that's possible.
Yeah, you can land there. And
Okay.
you get used to it and you land. And it's a little clumsy as you land as you're getting used to the jetpack. But holy shit, that was cool.
Okay. All right, so from here, what can I see?
You can see Cat is getting messed up by Hunter Killer.
Send help.
Okay, first thing, bonus action, gonna heal that cat.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do a little conservative healing at this point. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's 14 points you heal.
I needed that badly. Thank you.
And then this motherfucker I don't care for at all. I will cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Go for it.
That is a 22.
That'll hit.
All right.
Nice. Nice. Sorry, I'm getting real excited. That's 4 of those. Sorry, it's a lot of dice.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, I rolled my concentration check and I passed.
I figured you would.
Thanks.
39 points of radiant.
So you land, and then you stand up and just... And you just send these bolts into this creature, and it just reels around, and it's going to run towards you as a reaction. Cat, you can take an attack of opportunity at this
Yes,
point.
please.
But you used our uncanny dodge. Is that a reaction?
Shit, yes it is. Fuck,
All right, then you don't get it in. And it's going to make an attack against Gray. 12.
Oh.
And it just... And you duck underneath it, and its giant claw swipes over you. Anything else?
I'd like to imagine that like I accidentally hit the button on the jetpack a little, it jerks me back a little bit.
There we go. That works.
No, that's it for Gray. That's all.
Kruk Hazel, my friend.
Oh my. Okay. I'm going to... How long is Jade blinded for?
Until he passes a save.
Until he passes, okay. Then I am just going to chuck an ice knife at him and see how that goes. Do I have advantage because he's blinded? Yeah, okay.
I believe attacks against blinded people are advantaged.
I rolled the same number anyways. That is a 19.
That'll do it.
Okay. 1d10. And then they both need dex saves. Him and the guard next to him.
Alright. Jade is going to get a 19 on his.
Okay. He passes.
And the guard got a nat 20.
Okay, so they both take 4 cold damage, and Jade takes 10 piercing damage.
Alright.
And the 4 was already halved, so.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
So you send out, you reach out your iced arm, and you throw a spear of ice at Jade, and it embeds in his shoulder and explodes.
I'm just watching. I'm just like holding the chickadee and like pointing as I like kill his friends.
Kruk Hazel's low-key real savage, folks.
Wow.
He is.
Anything else?
Low key.
No. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna start moving. No, I can't. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, go ahead, Mouse. You got a hunter killer next to Nettle and you. You've got guards on the walls. Jade stepped out, but he's like blinded and holding his eyes.
Yeah, well, I am not feeling great after getting shot up by the gunners last turn, so I will use my main action to cast Aid on myself, Nettle, and Kruk Hazel at 3rd level, which means that each of your hit point maximums and current hit points are increased by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Nice, nice.
Or actually, rather 10, because it's 3rd level. So everybody gets 10 hit points and 10 to their max, which is very good for me right now. And I am just going to call out to Jade. Jade, please, you need to stand down and stop this now before it is too late.
And he just howls. Ah!
Yeah, I will use my bonus action to Hunter's mark him.
He is marked. Alrighty.
Oh, which means Bane drops, because it's concentration.
Alright, the Bane drops. Oh, I drop. Anything else?
No, that is it for me. I will stay where I am.
Alrighty. It is the gunners' turns. 2 shots at Mouse. That's a nat 1, and it's going to end up hitting the hunter killer.
Woo! Thank you, Marfax.
13 points of damage. And then the other attack it rolled was a 14.
Miss.
All right, the other one's gonna try and shoot the wolves, because those wolves are there. And those will both hit. All right, and I'll take care of that later. The other one's gonna move out. Also gonna just shoot They're gonna shoot wolves as well. Both will hit. The one next to Cat's gonna try and shoot Cat. Nat 1 will hit the hunter killer instead. That's 11 points of damage to the hunter killer. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to get my calculator out.
Uh-oh. I don't like to hear that.
No, it's for
No, that
the
makes me
damage
nervous.
to the third
Okay.
to the hunter killer. Just
Okay, then it's okay.
and it's gonna try and attack Cat again. We'll miss with the other attack. You just hit the gun and just the bullet goes wide. There's just a cacophony of gunfires. Oh, and this one gets to attack as well. This one's gonna shoot another thing of wolves. One of the wolves is gonna go. They've done enough damage to kill one of the wolves.
No, puppy!
And the wolf just collapses just as it gets hit by the gunfire. Nettle, your turn.
Yep. Sorry, I just spilled a bunch of soda. Can you skip me in?
I guess.
Sorry.
Sure.
I'm just gonna attack the nearest wolf to me twice.
Wolf? You mean hunter killer?
Yeah, that.
All right. I'll get back to you. We'll go to Cat real quick.
Gonna do a
No,
stab?
that's fine. I'll do it now.
All right. You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
First bonus action, Shield of Faith. So
Alright.
I have a 22 AC now.
Okay.
My first one I'm assuming will miss. I rolled a 2 on the die, and then the
Yeah,
second
that'll
one
miss.
I rolled a 6 on the die, so I doubt that's gonna hit either.
So you try to hit the hunter killer. You're swinging wide of it. Just
Yeah, unless a 13 hits.
no.
Yeah, okay. That's my turn.
All right, Cat, your turn.
Doing a stab.
Stabby, stabby.
10 to hit.
Nope.
I try again.
All right.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. $14 points of piercing damage.
All right. So you miss with your sword because he blocks it with his rifle, but then you're able to stab him in the other side. Just, ugh! Anything else?
No. No,
No,
that's
alright.
it.
All right, this little guy is gonna just wow, and is gonna try and hit the wolf very meekly, and misses. Just reaching out with little scrawny arms. The other one's gonna move forward. All right, Rosalind, you're up.
All right. I am going to attempt to murder this guy up top here. The same one I was working on. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured you were gonna just start rolling. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything. 12 misses. Oh, a 25 will probably hit.
Yeah. What's your minimum damage? Because I'm gonna say you probably kill him.
Well, I did 14. It's almost max.
Yeah, you kill him.
Wasteful.
So you just first one misses and you finger guns, and that one does the trick, and you just blow his gas mask open, and there's just like
yeah.
bloody face underneath, and he
I
just,
look annoyed as his face explodes that I wasted that good energy. And then I'm gonna move inside and kind of go to the side to take cover a little bit.
alrighty. Artemis will hit once. Artemis will miss the second time around. Ooh, good job, Artemis. Artemis is gonna deal max damage to the gunner on the side wall
Oh
here.
shit.
She
Hell
run-
yeah, Artemis.
She picks up her bow, runs, plants it in, just shoots one of the large arrows, just striking that gunner. Anything else? No, wait, that's duh. Hunter Killer's up, and it's going to attempt to attack Nettle.
Ah!
All right, Nettle. That's a nat 1.
Ha! Take
Uh,
that, you dingus.
You can knock him prone.
Yeah, please.
Or, no, that won't do anything. Take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Nat 20.
All right, roll your damage. You can smite, too, on an attack of op.
I was gonna say, smite that shit.
Yeah!
Smite that motherfucker!
Yeah, so I'm gonna smite. And then I need?
I'm gonna start rolling the other one's attacks against Gray.
6.
Gray, holy shit. A nat 2 and a
Plus
3. You're gonna dodge those attacks with the jetpack. You fly up a little bit, and then you fly to the side. You're getting the hang of this jetpack thing.
Tieflings that can fly.
Just
1d8. Okay. Sorry. Mapping.
so it's 2d8 for the first spell slot, plus 1d8 for additional spell
It's
slot.
2d8 for the first one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Took me years to remember that.
Okay, 12, 13, 17, 21, 27 damage.
Holy shit. So the hunter killer reaches out to try and attack you.
Yeah.
And Nettle's like, no!
No!
You bash him with the shield, kick him into the ground, and you raise your sword up and you're holding it with both hands and it glows this bluish ethereal color. And like a little constellation lights up in it as you're just like, ah! And you drive the sword into the hunter killer on the and just, cheap. Jade is up, and Jade is going to attempt to shoot somebody. We're gonna say Krukazel,
Oh no!
and that's gonna be a miss, and you can't see. Just, and then the second one is a nat 1, and Jade's gonna hit the hunter killer as well.
Haha!
7 plus 8. Holy shit. That is a lot more damage than I thought originally. 15, 21 points of damage from Jade to the hunter killer. and just catches it. And then Jade's gonna make his save. You said DC 12, right?
16.
16. And he will fail. He remains blinded.
Good.
That's a miss. Cat, tell me, please. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, mother. I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
There's no damage dealt, so.
Oh, then never mind. I'm not. That's a natural 1.
Cat, you feel a little something hit you in the neck, and you slump down unconscious.
Fuck.
All right. Gray, we're back at the top with you.
Good. All right. Bonus action. Gonna cast Flame Blade.
All right.
So this blue sword of flame extends out of my sleeves. And I'm gonna take a swipe at the hunter killer here.
Yes, they're getting shredded, by the way.
That is oh, that's not gonna hit. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right. Using the inspiration.
Oh, much better. That's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
So that is that is 20 points of fire damage.
All right. So you strike it with the sword, and it's going to use its reaction to attack you. And 19, I take it hits.
Yes.
And you take 7 points of slashing damage, because minimum damage, I guess.
I'll take it.
So it just kind of meekly reaches out and slashes you a little bit. Anything else?
No, I'm going to distinctly try to keep the hunter killer between myself and Gunman.
All right. Krukazel, your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Blight at Jade.
Not pulling your punches, huh? Just really not.
That's a con save.
Yikes.
16.
16 just made it.
Can I use my
Can we
inspiration to
use
reroll them?
in post?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll let you use your
I
inspiration.
have 3 of them. If they stack, I don't know.
14.
Yes, we'll take that one. All right.
Oh damn.
Sorry, this is gonna be a lot of math. You can skip me and go back. I'm not gonna do anything else.
All right, Mouse, your turn.
Oh jeez, so I'm just watching my brother gets his ass kicked by Krukazel right now, so I'm going to shoot at the guard next to him with both of my bow attacks.
Sure.
That is a 14 for the
That'll
first
hit.
one. Oh, it's Bill.
They're not well armored.
Okay, that's 11 piercing,
All right.
and then the second attack is even higher.
All right.
And just 9 piercing on that one.
So you pepper him with arrows, and he's like holding on by a thread. He's like, "I'll get you, Green Bean."
And your little dog too.
Right. I'm just like so thrown by Jade showing up and getting his butt kicked right away. I don't want to leave Nettle alone with this hunter killer right here, so I will stay where I am for now.
41 necrotic.
Damn.
Oh, Krukazel, you raise up your staff and hit the ground, and like these little these decaying roots come out of the ground and begin slithering towards Jade, and slither up his leg and just begin grabbing at his throat.
As it should
And
be.
like, and the veins in his face and his body, they're like black as you do this. The glass gunner. All right. Let's see. How much is it to hit one of those little fellas? Oh yeah. He hits little buddy here, and little buddy explodes upon being shot. I need everyone to. I need Mouse and Nettle to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
I knew
Oh,
Germ
yuck.
Carrier was a really ominous name.
Constitution saving?
Yeah,
That's a 12. Wait, no, 11.
He's gonna fail, Mouse. I'm sorry.
And you all have the black plague.
14?
It is gonna be poison, so go ahead.
Oh,
take
I have
the
advantage.
Yeah.
Much better. 24.
13 points of poison damage. Halved would be 7. Mouse, as you get hit by this weird stuff, you feel it seep into your skin, and you're gonna take an additional 11 points of poison damage. There's a random effect when they go kerplooey.
Mouse ain't looking great, y'all.
Got it. The gunner's just like, got it. Shots at Nettle, those will both miss. Shots at Rosalind, because they saw you just take out one of their friends. One of them is going to be a 16 plus. Tell me if that hits.
I am hiding in this thing. How
Oh, you're
can they
inside.
see me?
Never mind. 16 plus at Nettle.
One of them could probably see me. Is this guy down here by Jade shooting at me?
No, he shot the germ carrier.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the wolves got hit by that too.
The wolves are fine.
I'll take care of it later. So we're gonna just say shots at Nettle. Those will miss. 16 plus 7. Oh shit. What is it? 23. That'll hit. I take it.
Yeah.
All right, Nettle. You're gonna take in total 11 points of damage. Just. And then this other one over here by Cat picks Cat up and begins moving away with Cat.
The last time someone tried to do this to me, I slit their throat. I also died, but
Nettle, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the hunter killer again.
All right.
One's a 3 on the die that won't hit, but then the other one's a 15 on the die, which is, I think, a 22.
That'll hit. Roll damage. Cat, you can go
12.
ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me while we're.
That's
12.
a natural one.
12 damage.
Try for kill, Metal.
I'm gonna burn
Oh
this
yeah,
place.
nice. Oh, I
Did you already
stopped
use your
hurting.
inspiration, Lucy?
No, but I want to use it in case I have to confront Nora and there might be problems.
That's fair.
Stop
Alright.
hurting my friends.
And it's just the charred remains of a hunter killer
Take
left
that.
after you slice it.
Well
down.
done, Nettle.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? You
No.
still get another movement and attack.
I'm gonna go yell at Jade.
All right. You're gonna run up to Jade and yell at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him, yell at him, and attack. Well,
Oh,
no, I
okay.
actually attacked twice.
Attack twice. You made one attack already.
Yeah, I missed the first one. And
No,
I
you hit the
second.
hunter killer and killed it. All right, then you don't get an attack then.
No, I don't, because
Alright, never
I
mind.
attacked twice already.
Sorry, I'm all out of sorts. Cat,
But I'll be up
you-
there yelling at him.
you failed that save. Okay.
That was the second natural one in a row. And the
Uh,
third one of the night.
Little buddy's gonna move up. And there's more of them come slooping out of the rooms here. Just Rosalind, your turn.
I don't like the verb schloop. Just wanna make that known. I make that known.
I don't like slooping.
I don't like schlooping. And then I will scoot out, making myself vulnerable for love of my friends here. Assess the
Aw.
situation. I didn't see how much these things exploded for, but I didn't see it at all, did I? I didn't see the germ
No.
thing.
No, now you see them though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can't like metagame and shoot it now while it's far away. Let's
I
go.
mean, you can see it and tell it's hostile.
Sure, why not? I can see it and tell it's hostile, and it's coming at Sweet Nettle, so I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
Twice.
All right.
26 for the first one.
You'll kill it, and it's gonna blow up. I need save from Nettle and the gunner there.
Thought Nettle was far enough away.
Con save.
Yep.
She's good at con. That noise.
19.
Also, it's poison, so.
Yeah, you get advantage. It's poison.
Oh yeah.
You'll take
19 again.
You take 7 points of acid damage, and Roz, when you blow it up, it the poison it lands on the gunner. He's and he just collapses over as he just nope.
Did it get Jade?
No, Jade was far enough away, just right outside the range. Curses.
I'm gonna use my second blast to just
Okay.
send that at Jade, actually.
All right, go for it.
13.
No.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Artemis is gonna kill one of the gunners on the wall. Just aims and just takes the guy's head off with the javelin arrow. Just and the body slumps over. And the singular hunter killer is up and will attack Gray. If my mouse would oh boy, I am dropping dice. If my mouse would cooperate with me, this wouldn't be an issue.
I am doing my best.
22, 18.
I'm gonna shield that second one.
Alright, shield on the 18. Found the dice. The 22 will hit, though. And you are going to take... Where is that? 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
You try to get out of the way of it, and it just grabs you with its claw and rips towards it. Krukazel, you just hear angry chirping from your pocket. Jade is just like, and is going to try and shoot Nettle 4
Good
times.
luck. Is he still blind?
He is still blinded.
Woo! Kofar did something
miss.
right.
Bad miss.
Yeah.
And his gun's gonna jam up on the second one with the nat 1. and he's going to try and become unblinded. And he wipes his eyes, and you can see the vision has been restored to his eyes.
So now he can see Nettle looking disapprovingly at him.
And she's just like sitting there on the back of Maximus, just.
All right.
You're not very nice.
Gray, you're up again.
Okay, I'm gonna toss 2 Eldritch Blasts at that guy holding Cat.
All right.
One is a 26.
That'll hit.
And the other is a 19.
Those will both hit.
There's a total of 12 points of force.
Just enough to kill him.
Yes.
So he's carrying Cat. You're aiming just, and you use your sword. You slash your sword in the air, sending your Eldritch blasts towards him. And just his arm goes flying off over the wall, and then you catch him in the back, and he drops Cat as he slumps to the ground in a bloody puddle. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna just stay here, staring down this hunter killer.
Krukazel.
Is Nettles within 5 feet of Jade, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to just go after one of these gunners up here on the top row. I'm just going to cast Ice Knife at 2nd level at them. I need them both to make dex saves.
Who? Jade and...
No, these 2 gunners up here.
Oh,
these randos.
Yeah. Randos.
Yep.
Both fail. One of them fails miserably. I'm rolling a lot of ones here.
That's a 26 to hit, yeah.
Okay, and how much damage
so
are you dealing?
The first one takes 18 piercing and 6 cold. And then the other one just takes 6 cold.
Alright, hold on. I gotta do math. Yeah, you leave one within inches of his life.
Dang it. And then I'm going to cast Healing Word at Mouse with my bonus action.
Alright, sounds good.
Danke.
So you lean over the wall and you chuck your ice spear into the one and it just blows backwards, sending shards of ice.
That's 9 HP for Mouse. I'll say, sorry, I'm killing your brother.
Danke for the healing, Krukazel.
Mouse,
that was
your
9,
turn.
you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, I pretty much only have the eyes for my brother right now. I am going to move over kind of near Nettle and him, but not too close. And I'm going to draw back my bow, and I will call to him again. Jade, please, you need to stop this. Not shit. They will call out to Jade, if you keep hurting my friends, I will not hold back anymore. Mama would be disappointed in you. And I will hold my 2 attacks for him to make an attack against one of my friends.
You can, if you want to roll an insight check to see how your words fall upon him.
That's a synthetic 20.
All right. You can definitely tell whatever you said has gotten to Jade.
Ooh.
A little bit, maybe. The gunners are up, and they're going to start shooting at Mouse.
Good night, everyone! Actually, I'm better now.
God, I'm rolling like shit right now.
I'm just over half health.
Nat 19.
Oh, that'll hit.
And then the second one's over 20.
Oh, yeah.
The first one, oh my god. 7 points total. And then the second one, 11 points total for a total of 18. As they're both just... anything else from them? No. Nettle, you're up.
Okay.
You're looking disapprovingly at Jade.
Yeah, I'm very angry and I'm gonna smack him.
Go for it.
You better be nice to your sibling. Okay, so 22 and a 23.
Yup.
I'm not gonna smite him because I don't want to be mean.
I don't want to be mean. This guy's trying to kill you, but I don't want to be mean.
Mouse appreciates the divine restraint.
21?
Okay. Next.
21 damage total.
Oh. So you're just slashing, and he's trying to parry your blows and dodge them, but you're just...
I would like to put it out there that non-lethal damage will be used here.
Alright, Cat, give me a con save. Sleepy.
Okay, different dice. Natural 20!
You're awake.
Yes.
Do I still have my
Alrighty.
turn?
That is your turn. As you stand up, groggily. Germ carriers are up. This one's gonna just kind of shuffle. One of them's gonna, the one closest is gonna shuffle up to Nettle. Nettle, it's gonna try and smack you.
Rude.
Oh my god, it actually
What? With what? What does it hit with?
A 23 and it deals 1 damage.
Ow! That hurt. And you took me away from being at 69 health points.
Oh no, the other one begins shuffling towards the ramparts there. Rosalind, you're up.
Well, I wanted to kill that guy, but now he's right on Nettle.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
No
Blessings
thanks,
upon
bless you.
yours. This guy I can't see, I assume.
Yeah,
let's
he's
do the
kind
wall.
of covered.
Biscuits! I'm going to shoot this,
Yep.
the
Gunner.
second guy on the ramparts. Going for him. First one is a 21 to hit.
Yep. How much damage you dealing?
8 points of force
You
damage.
kill him.
Fuck yeah, I shoot the other guy up there. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 points of force damage.
This one does not go down, but you shoot. You just line up your shot and you shoot the one guy. And your Eldritch Blast just blasts a hole in his shoulder and it goes through and hits the other guy as the first gunner in front of him falls to his knees and then falls on his face.
He looks satisfied.
All right, these wolves are gonna run into here, and then this wolf is gonna run away because Artemis is gonna begin advancing. The singular hunter killer is up. The first one's going to be a 19.
That hits.
Where's the right? I need the right dice. 21 points of damage.
Hit it. Thanks.
Second one is going to be a 19 as well.
Awesome.
And that will be 11 plus 8. 19 points of damage.
Oh.
So the hunter killer just jumps on you and just starts ripping, tearing, and biting and clawing. Just...
What did
How are
I
you
ever
looking,
do
Greg?
to you? Not great.
Anything else from them? No. Angry chirping from your pocket, Krakezel. Jade is up. And
I have to say that him turning that thing into a bird actually kind of balances out the fact that this is his fault in the first place. It's amazing.
Let's see. Jade's gonna shoot 4 times again, trying to shoot Nettle. And that'll trigger Mouse's held action. Nettle, I need you to tell me if a 23,
Yeah.
19, 19, and the other
19
one's
to
super-
hit? No.
And then the other one's super low. So Jade's only gonna hit you with one of those shots. And just kind of fans the hammer on his
Sucks.
gun and oh my lordy. 9, 10, 13 points of damage total. And you feel a little zap as he's shooting you. Just
Oh. It's not very nice. And how much did that deal? Sorry.
13 total.
Oh, okay.
And then Jade's gonna use a bonus action disengage and run inside.
Well, not before Mouse shoots him.
Go for it.
Which was a 19 and a 16 to hit.
19 will hit.
19 will hit. That's going to be 10 piercing. And Mouse is going to activate Smarlfax's gift for the tracking ability.
All right, and you just hear, hunt your prey.
Okay, and that was my reaction, really, so...
All
or my
right.
held action.
All right. Nettle.
Yeah.
Things are happening that you cannot see.
Ugh.
And that's gonna be a miss.
Ah!
Dirty 20.
Nope.
Nettle, you see a little needle, like syringe, just ping off your armor.
Oh, I thought we were out of the mosquitoes.
Gray, you're up. Staring down a hunter-killer.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing with my flame blade because that's all I got
Sure.
at the moment.
Go for it.
That is a 19.
I think that hits. Yeah, it hits.
$17 points of fire damage.
17, you said?
Yep.
All right. Next attack. So you I forget. Warlocks don't get 2 attacks. So used to
I
these.
wish.
I'm so used to these smacky characters. You just slash out with flames and you catch it in its chest and then there's smoldering and anything else.
Nope, that's it for the boy.
Crew Hazel.
I'm going to dodge out over here and I'm going to cast Thorn Whip at this guard
All right.
on the ramparts here.
Yep.
That's not great. That's 15.
That'll hit.
Cool. That's 7 piercing damage, and he's pulled 10 feet towards me, I guess.
Yeah, he'll get pulled up here.
Cool.
And you send out this icy thorn whip, and it wraps around him. And you yank him forward, and he's just bleeding all over, and he's just not doing so great.
Okay.
Alrighty. Mouse, your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna bonus action heal Mouse too,
All right.
but you're good.
Oh, thank you.
9 more.
Danke. 9 more. Sweet. I'm now at 17 big HP.
Nice and full.
Yeah. So I take it I cannot really see into the building where Jade went at all, right? I just see the sort of ghostly black trail of the tracking.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to turn to fire at the gunner still up on the wall.
Sure.
I'll use both my attacks at him. That's just a 14 for the first one.
That'll hit.
Oh, it will. Sweet. And then the second one is even higher. So
Yep.
damage. 8 for the first one.
Okay.
Oh, and 8 for the second.
And you pepper him with arrows and just and he just stumbles back and falls over dead.
And then Mouse just sort of like shifts their weights back and forth real quick from one hoof to the other and then just goes, I'll take care of them. And I'm going to run in after him.
Okay.
All right. All the gunners are officially dead. All right. Nettle, you're up after Mouse. All right, so you run inside and you're going to see this. And you're greeted by the sight of a woman with sandy blonde hair. She's dressed in a white lab coat, appearing brown trousers, and she's holding in one arm a crossbow and in the other this strange air compressor style gun. Well, it looks like we have company, Jade. All right, Nettle, your turn.
Can I see that thing in front of me? That weird shaped thing?
The bulbous boy? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can attack him if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to do that.
All right.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, you kill it.
Oh, nice! Ha!
Con save, please.
Oh. And
Versus poison.
11. Oh. You gotta say that.
Sorry.
17.
You'll pass but you will take 14 points of poison damage.
Ugh.
You just, with Nettle, without a thought, just blows up the juicy boy, and
I hate that.
That was
On
terrible.
Nettle, you still have movement and another attack.
Well, actually, I had rolled both of the attacks,
Oh.
so I don't get another time.
Well, your first one hit.
No, that was the second one. The first
Oh.
one was like I rolled a 3 on the die.
Yeah,
But I'll run in with Mouse and continue to look very sternly at Jade.
end of your turn. Mouse and Nettle, make me a Constitution saving throw.
8.
Oh no.
Oh no. 21.
Jade, you remember this move. This is from the sewers. Pulls out a little bomb, pulls the pin on it, throws it for laterals it forward, and it lands at both your feet.
Oh no.
Mouse, you hear ringing in your ears, and your vision is obscured by bright flash of light. Nettle, you're able to blink a few times, and hey, you can still see.
Oh, that
Mouse,
wasn't
you
so
are
bad.
blinded.
She was on the other foot.
Scheiße.
Cat, your turn.
I go flank that hunter killer that's attacking Gray. I'm not
Go
trying to
for
stab
it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Stabby.
21 or
Yep, that'll hit.
higher.
I'm gonna just guess you kill it. It doesn't have a whole lot of health left.
What's my minimum?
If
My
it's-
minimum is 10 points.
Yeah,
so-
you kill it. All right. You just run forward and you jump and just stab it right in the back of its head. Gray. On the other side, you see Cat's sword glowing a little bit, sticking out of the hunter killer's mouth, and it
To
just
be
slumps there down.
To be fair, I softened him up for you.
You did, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gray.
From inside this tower, you just hear,
Oh, fuck.
and you hear the whimpering of the wolves as they probably just kerplooied themselves. Rosalind, your turn.
Ross is gonna move forward.
Things are looking okay right now for you.
I mean, Ross has felt okay this whole time. She's been,
I'm just saying, like, it
fighting
looks
and
like the
shooting.
battle's in your favor right now.
yeah, everything
I don't
looks
like the way you said
good.
that.
She'll move forward to there, and she's just gonna shoot and kill this little explodey thing down in the
Yeah,
corner.
go for it. They're not hard to hit. They're not hard to kill.
22 for 9 points of damage.
And no one's around Juicy Boy when you pop him like the little water balloon he is.
Ugh.
I hate
I'm
that very much.
Also, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. How's Jade doing right now?
Jade's hurting a lot, like a lot.
I can't tell. Can I see through where this is, or is that the wall?
Yeah, the doors are swung open right now.
Okay. I'm gonna do a blast at Jade because he's been shooting all my friends. So that's my other blast. 22 for 13 points of damage.
Yeah, your shot buries into Jade's shoulder. Just I'll get you for that.
Sure you will. And
Kirkazel, Rosalind, you hear from Artemis. I think we've lost half of our wolves. This fight is not worth it. And Artemis will not do anything. Angry chirping in Kirkazel's pocket. Jade's gonna take a shot at Mouse, who is blinded at the moment. Actually, no, that's not. No, he's gonna shoot Nettle.
That's fair.
Nettle, tell me why does a 17 hit?
Nope.
All right, so just and your shield blocks his desperate shot, and he begins retreating further into the building. The lady is up, and she's got no qualms about shooting Mouse. Mouse, does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
All this Constitution
That's
for
a
poor mouse.
13. I know.
That's gonna be barely a fail. First of all, you will take 7 piercing plus 12 poison.
I am unconscious.
Oh,
Oh no.
And-
Oh god. Oh no.
And you grow, and you see that mouse begins growing this chitinous like growth. Your AC increases by 2, but your movement speed becomes 5.
Okay, too bad it doesn't help me for that hit.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, Nettle, you look down, and Mouse's skin is looking buggy.
oh.
Gray, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna just double movement down to where everybody else is, because I assume 20. I assume that like everyone's kind of converging on the same spot.
Yep. And then we'll go to Krukazel.
Let's see here.
You dashed?
I didn't have anything else to do.
Well, no, that just seems really far. That's like 80 feet you just dashed. More than that.
Oh, well, I am also perhaps an idiot. Let's start again. I'll figure it out. Go ahead.
Alright, Krukazel, you're up.
Okay, do I see what's going on with Mouse right now?
You see that Mouse went down, and you can see Mouse's skin is not looking right.
Yeah, do I think that's a restoration problem or a more long-term
Medicine
fix?
check.
Alright.
Medicine check for me.
Natural 20.
Krukazel, Kat's told you a few things, I suppose, like during your heartful discussion.
She absolutely did not. He knows this some other way.
I'm very
He-
smart.
I'm just trying to think of it's probably a restoration thing.
Lesser,
reason.
greater?
Lesser. It's probably a lesser resto thing.
Sick. And did that medicine check take my bonus action?
No.
Sick. I'm gonna be cheesy. Alright, I'm going to run up to Mouse with my 30 feet, and I'm going to yell out and cast Healing Word for 8 hit points back, and then I'm going to use my action to cast Lesser Restoration on them.
Thank you, Krukazel.
All right. Did you run up to Mouse?
I will be right next to them. Yes.
All right. We're just gonna get rid of Drac Ogre for now.
I'll just be like, Mouse, I know you're a little shaken right now. I have a ticking time bomb in my pocket, and I pull out the chickadee.
Okay.
Mouse, it is your turn.
Oh,
Here.
jeez.
You're looking at this woman who's holding a crossbow and this needle gun at you.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. And my speed is 5 now, you said?
Well, you're cured of that now. You're
Oh,
good.
I'm cured. That's right. I got rested. Okay, then I will use half my movements to stand up.
As you
and-
stand up, the chitinous stuff on your skin just falls off and crumbles.
Oh, that's just gross. And I'm going to take my 2 attacks at this woman.
Go for it.
Oh, she is not hunter's marked. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be 17 piercing. And a 14 to hit.
14 won't hit.
Won't? Okay. Damn, do I want to cast it now? Fuck it, yeah. Mouse doesn't see Jade anywhere and is just discombobulated and still kind of near death. So I am going to go ahead and 3rd level spell, Spiritual Weapon, plop it down right next to that bitch and slash at her.
Right next to that bitch and slash
That
at her.
bitch, and it's
You-
a 3rd
you heard.
level, so that's
Okay.
extra.
The Oracle will be your spiritual weapon.
Sweet. And it just takes the form of this sharp black smoky scimitar. Oh, that's an 18 plus stuff.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 11 force? Yeah, force damage.
All right. So it just slashes out at her, and it takes a good chunk out of her arm, and she just
And I'll just be like, you are going to pay for what you've made Jade do.
I didn't make him do anything. He did it of his own volition.
That's my turn.
All right, Nettle, you're up.
Yeah, I don't believe you, and I'm gonna attack you for it. I'm gonna
Alright.
come all the way around whatever that powerful thing is in front of her, and I'm gonna attack her directly.
All right, go for it.
Just for the record, Hunter's Mark is off of Jade now.
All right.
But
noted.
presumably Marlfax's gift is still working?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Does anybody... Only Mouse is probably the only one who can see the trail, right?
Yes.
I got an 18 for the first one.
Yep.
Her. And I'm gonna smite.
Yeah.
Her. So the first one is going to be 17 damage with the smite. The second one is well over a 20. Oh wait, it's actually more than 17 damage. It's 17 plus. It's 12, so 23 damage.
Okay.
Plus 10 damage.
All right. So you
There we
just
go.
raise your sword up by the star, and you come back, and you're just wrecking this woman, and her lab coat is stained red at this point from how much you've been hurting her. Anything else?
Nope.
Kat, I take it you're gonna just dash forward.
Yep.
All right, Rosalind, you're up.
I will scoot down a little bit so I can see better what's going on. What has everybody so angry and slashy? And then I'm gonna shoot this lady too. 15 for the first one, 26 for the second one.
26 will hit.
All right, 12 points of force damage from my pew pew finger guns.
Pew pew finger guns. So you run forward and you run into the door. You just look and you just shoot your Eldritch Blast. One goes wide, but the other one hits her. Anything else?
That's all, boss.
I want to free action marry Kate's and D8s for generous contribution.
Diamonds!
Oh, diamonds!
I think we would all like to do that.
Yes, 1,000,000 times yes. So the diamonds. Thank you, Kate. We made a deal in the Discord. If Kate cheersed enough for everybody, we would get diamonds. And with that, Jade is up. And Jade is nowhere to be seen. Mouse, you can sense that he's trying to make a getaway. And the woman, as it gets to her turn, she throws the weapons down and throws her hands up. You have clearly bested me in this battle, whoever you are.
Yeah,
Whatever you-
I'm Nettle Swiftfoot.
Where's my daughter?
I don't know.
And then if we want, how's everyone feeling right now? How we doing?
I'm very nervous for what's to come.
I'm
Well,
very
I'm
scared.
confused about the daughter station.
Yeah, I don't care for the daughter thing much.
Yeah.
All right, before we do whatever, I've got a huge dragon in my pocket.
You have an hour for that.
Oh, really? I thought I had like a
I
minute.
think polymorph
No,
is
it's
an
an hour.
hour.
Unless it takes damage.
Never mind, we're fine. False alarm. Put it back. All right, family drama.
Do we need a break before family drama?
Oh, jeez.
I
I
wouldn't
think so.
mind
Yeah, a
one,
quick bathroom break will be
All right, we can take a quick break. We'll be right back with family drama.
Oh,
Oh, man.
back, and it's time for family drama. Due to bad rolls and interesting tactics, the Star Touched have defeated the Biomancer fortification within Fenhold, and now the party stands before this Biomancer who's probably in charge. She looks like she's in charge, and she just asked, "Where is her daughter?" Also, Mouse Jade is running out the back.
Yeah, am I able to like tell I'll
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could go. You could go.
I just sort of look around, panicked at everyone, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't let him get away again. And I start tracking that smoke to wherever he is.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute.
Is everybody okay? I'll call out to the rest.
Yep. I'm just fine.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Where is my daughter? You brought her here. I want to see her.
You don't get to ask questions right now.
Yeah.
Say, like, running off.
Well, who's your daughter, I guess, is the first question.
Where is my darling daughter, Katerina? Because I don't think Kat's entered the building yet.
That daughter.
I think I just got there. She said that.
And as you say that, she looks as if she has seen a ghost. Hey, Katerina, I didn't think you'd ever come back. She just kind of stares blankly at you for a second.
Cat's just staring back, completely frozen.
Roz is gonna go stand behind Kat and put a protective hand on her shoulder and just kind of loom beside her.
Boom.
Looming.
Beautiful. Nora Lynn's very bloodied after this battle. It looks as if she's hanging on by a thread at this point. She has dark brown eyes, and they look almost mournful as she looks at Kat. She looks almost proud of you. And while the party's standing around menacingly, she reaches out a hand towards you, kind of. You're not standing right next to her, but she begins stepping forward towards you with a hand outreached.
I kind of just instinctively reach back.
Okay.
And heal her.
All right, yeah, as you do so, if you allow it, she'll put her hand tenderly on your cheek. Katerina, my darling daughter, you came back? After everything, you still came back. You could have put us, the Biomancers, behind you. Ran away somewhere far from here. Valand, Diowind, Toratag, even Dragon Sand, but you came back here.
I couldn't leave Lillian.
Your dear sister, yes.
Where is she?
She's with Branson. Ergavel. She reaches into her jacket, and she begins pulling something out.
Whoa, take it easy, take it easy.
She puts her hands up. It's something for Kat.
That was 8 points of healing, because I used my
Okay. She is...
magic.
She's doing okay. She pulls out a vial weakly and hands you this vial, and it has this shimmering, thick, golden liquid. Branson's done anything to her, use this.
What is it?
Golden Aether. It will reverse any mutations that could have possibly done.
Is she lying?
Insight check.
I love her, but that does not mean I trust her.
Whoa, we love this person? I was here to murder.
That's a 4, I believe her.
As far as you're aware, you are just... You haven't seen Nora Lynn. You are overcome with a tsunami of emotions.
Just kind of ringing in my ears.
Yep. And who are these skilled warriors you surround yourself with?
This is the Star Touch. I've been traveling with them.
Star Touched. Don't tell me you believe that crap.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Have you now? Well, Katerina, I can't believe it's you here. Why would you come here? You look,
Mostly for Jade.
Oh, Jade. If he keeps trying to run, he'll be dead before he even knows it.
How did he get roped into all this?
It wasn't my doing. As I said, he joined of his own volition. He came to us, seeking employment. Joined like I did, hoping to change the world. Make things better.
Make things better.
Yes. At least for himself and those he cares about. Mouse. Oh, Mouse is up and walking around. My mouse. Are you there?
Yeah, sorry.
It's
The
okay.
cats wanted to lie down in like the middle of the door, so I couldn't close
Mood.
it.
Mood. You're tracking Jade, and you see that he's actually at the side of the fortress.
Well, I will follow after him. Get pretty much as close as I can before he notices me, at least.
And
I imagine we both look pretty hurt, so...
Oh, he's clutching. You see him holding his pistol pointed inside the fortress. And as you're about to reach him, you just hear the click of the flintlock hitting the powder tray. And you hear the percussive noise. Everyone hears the percussive noise of gunfire. And the party, none of you are hit by this bullet. This bullet was not intended for you. Nora Lynn looks up, and there's a hole in one side of her neck and coming out the other, and spurting blood out of her neck. She grabs her neck, and she slumps, she just collapses.
Is there any time
Cat
to heal?
just screams.
Yeah, I'll run on the medicine as soon as I can.
Medicine check. Crew Kazel. Is there
I'm
any
just-
time to heal? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump as much healing as I can into her.
Oh, that's a natural 20. 28.
Crew Kazel, you're doing everything you can. Gray's helping you. You're trying everything you can. Magic, natural means. It's not working.
God, I hate Jade.
Did Jade shoot her? Is that where the bullet came from?
Mouse, if you look in the window, you can see who Jade's target was. And it was Nora Lynn.
Cat starts glowing. And she just fucking launches herself out the window, just through the glass, right at Jade.
You burst through the glass and you tackle Jade to the ground.
I go for his throat. Sorry, Mouse.
No, Mouse is like screaming no, and... shit, what level do I have?
That is a 23
Hold
to hit.
person.
Hold person on Cat.
God damn. You know what, right now? Yeah.
Okay, what save is
Wisdom
that?
save.
Wisdom. That's a DC 16.
Shit, I'm bad at wisdom saves. Let's see how this goes.
15.
15.
Ah, so you just make it. But
Yep.
Mouse is like moving to like grab Jade pretty much like at the same time.
I got a 23 to hit Jade.
All right, yeah, you hit Jade. And you tack him to the ground. You drive your sword into his gut. You pull it out, and he's, as far as you can tell, unconscious. And you're still glowing, standing over him as you stand up.
No, I was going for his throat. I'm gonna rip it out.
Oh. Well, I would say, Mouse, when Cat is attempting, besides the hold person spell,
Yeah, I mean, Mouse like cast and then went to try to like pull Jade like off of her pretty much. So they would be at Jade while this is still happening at this point, like in the tangle. So Mouse is going to Shisa. As I'm grabbing Jade, they're gonna cure wounds into him. And try to like get themselves between him and Cat.
All right. This is there's
And
anyone
they were
else
just like,
doing
"No,
anything?
stop!"
Anyone else doing anything in this chaos?
As far as Roz is concerned, this is the thing that Kat does where they kind of have a plan and then she just goes rogue.
Hey.
I
So
mean,
she's
I'm
just
trying to heal
watching.
Nora, so
All right.
Gray's gonna.
Jade has 8 hit points, so we're twins again.
Gray is
Did
going
I roll
to
damage?
reach up, point over at Jade, and cast banishment.
Banishment.
Yep, I'm gonna shunt him over into a different plane for a second. Try to calm people down.
Fuck out of here. What's the save?
That's amazing. Go to your room.
That is a
We're working on stuff.
charisma saving throw. My DC is 16.
I'm still trying to stab him.
Cat, you wouldn't deal enough damage to outright kill him with the stab. What was the DC again?
I think I would.
16.
16. Yeah, Jade is just poofed out of existence.
Mouse has no idea what is happening and just screams.
And Nora, if you let her crew Kazel, she's gonna grab you by like your face. Bring me, Cat, here. Let me see my daughter.
Cat, we need you over here right now.
Yeah, I go. I still glowing, still with wings.
And so she's laying on the ground and just bleeding out, and she's trying to weakly reach up. My darling daughter, before I face Hour, I just want you to know that I loved you and your sister. I am truly sorry for everything.
No, you can't go.
The pain that I've inflicted, everything, the life I stole from you. I thought I was doing the right thing. They didn't want you, but we did.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Greg, why can't you fix it?
He's just kind of staring at her. He's like, well, I already tried.
I wanted to leave the world a better place than I left it. And I have failed you. And as she finishes speaking, she lets out a final ragged breath. And you watch as the life slips from her eyes and you feel her weight go limp.
Cat just fucking screams. She's just clutching Nora, rocking back and forth, screaming.
You notice that she's clutching something inside her jacket as her body lays there.
Cat is too hysterical to do anything except just kind of hold her and cry.
Gray is gonna start moving over towards where Jade was. Nettle, Krukazel, I need help, if you please.
Yes.
Jade will be back in less than a minute, and we need to be prepared to capture him.
What happened, Vassy? What did you do to him?
I sent him away so Cat wouldn't kill him. He'll be back. Just give us time. We need rope or chain or whatever you might have to secure him once he gets back.
I have rope. I think I have like 50 feet.
All right, I'll help
Was
you.
that enough?
Yeah, just barely.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I want us to be like prepared for when Jade pops back to restrain him.
Yeah, sure.
And so a minute goes by and he comes back.
All right, he pops back and he's ready to. He's just, and he's like trying to load his gun desperately.
I like palm the back of his head, and I'm like, I do have another blight spell, and I just kind of linger on his head as my hand kind of like pulses with like black veins.
He wheels around and points his pistol under your neck. Then do it.
And I'm hoping that gives him, my friends, an opportunity to tackle him.
Yeah, you can jump him.
Yeah,
and
Mess
chain
will
him.
like try to grab the gun from his hands, like
You're
grab
able
his
to-
wrists.
Yeah, you're able to yank the gun away, and he's just. Yeah.
I'm going to, just for good measure right now at least, make another spiritual weapon next to him. Just sort of pointed straight at him.
And he shouts out, "It was Branson's orders!"
At that, Cat stands up, turns around. The light that's all around, it's just flickering wildly. Branson's orders. When did Branson give that order?
He gave it in secret weeks ago. He told me if we were to fail, I was to exterminate anyone and make sure no one talked.
Exterminate? Like she was an insect.
She was a tool. We are all tools for him.
People aren't tools!
But they are. That is what the world sees as them. The gods see us all as tools for their own ends. And I've chosen mine, God. Progress.
You think this is progress? You think what the biomancers are doing is progress?
Well, they've given me more than this world ever could.
Like
At the
what,
cost-
Jade? You said you did these things to protect me, to make the world better, but what is better about any of this? How many people have been hurt because of these things they do, these things you have done for them? How many more orphans are on our streets because of you?
It's the greatest good for the greatest number of people. We kill people and we harm in the hope that the world will become a better place in the future, so that disease may be no longer an issue. Urbach may no longer walk upon this land.
It is not the way of the world, Jade. It is not natural, the things they do.
And what is natural? To leave us out in the streets, hungry and to die without our parents, without anyone to love us? That is the natural way of the world. Life is short, it's a bitch, and then you die.
Guess what, Jade? You just took one of the only people who ever loved me from me. I'm gonna fucking kill you! And I throw myself at him.
Nettle does not stop her.
Great, tries to.
Old person again.
Oh, 12.
You are frozen in place. Nobody is hurting anybody here anymore. There has been too much loss on both sides today, right now.
And if you continue down this path, Mouse, if you want to continue hunting Dr. Branson and those of his ilk, if all of you want to, first the Muertos, then me, who next? They will find a way to kill you.
That does not matter. I will keep hunting these creatures they make and those who make them as long as I am still here for now. It is what I am here to do.
And he's gonna try and lean up towards Mouse as much as he can. If I am such a monster, if I have taken and destroyed this very fabric of whatever it is you want, then kill me. If you do not want me to protect you anymore, then my purpose here is done. Then send me to go wallow in hell with mother and father.
Mama and Papa are not in hell.
And how would you know that? That's all they ever told us when we were kids.
Because Marfax told me. And I put my hand onto my necklace, and just sort of let myself glow with like some cleric energy, which he probably has not seen really and like registered.
No, he goes wide-eyed when he sees that.
You asked me who would look out for us, what gods would care. Well, last winter, I was on a hunt, and this creature, this shapeshifter that I was after, found me first. It tricked me. It took Sancha's form and got me into her house, and then it blew it up, Jade, and I died. I should not be here, but Malfax cared. He saw me. He cared that I was gone and believed in me and gave me another chance to keep hunting. And that is what I will do. It's what we used to do. Hunt to protect people who cannot protect themselves. I thought we were better than this. I thought you were better than this. Don't you remember what things used to be like? And I'll drop my hand from my neck.
That is when he immediately stops. Whoever's holding him back, he immediately just stops fighting against you. And he just slack jaws, and you can almost see a tear well up in his eye.
Hey, I hate to interrupt, but we cut out for like 30 seconds there, so you might want to re-say that. We're fine now, but...
Fucking A.
Where did we cut out?
Right when you said... Well, right when Alex started describing what Jade just did. So
Okay. So after the stuffed owlbear is displayed, Jade... Oh, chat's saying they heard the whole thing, Chris. All right, cool. All right, carry on then.
I will just hold it out to him for now. If he tries to take it, I'll give it to him.
He tries to reach out for it, but he's being restrained right now.
And I'll just move forward and put it into his hand for him and sort of close it around. And I'll just be like, if you still need to do these things, then you should have just left me after Mama died so I could die with her. Because I would not have wanted to see you become this either.
And he's the monsoon of emotions. There's tears streaming down his face, and he's just, what is my purpose? And the wheels are turning and sparking, and you've caused his mind and heart to have a shortage, just like an electrical short.
Gray is going to take his staff and just crack him on the back of the head to knock him out.
Yeah, he's out cold.
Rosalind during this was back with Norland's body.
Uh-huh.
She has been prestidigitation to get the blood off, arranging her so she looks more peaceful and less traumatic. And she might have found what Norland was clutching. I don't know.
Sure. If you want, I am revealing a handout. You find a folded up wide old piece of paper. If you would like to read that aloud for everybody.
Sure.
Did I show it? I think I did. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right, perfect. I'll drop that in Discord as well.
Dr. Norland, I'm not sure I can ever repay your efforts. You did what no physician or cleric could do, and you've saved my dear Ingrid from Urbach's grasp. I have no money. I have nothing I could possibly give you besides my deepest thanks and prayers for you. You gave me everything, and I have nothing to give you. Whatever gods you pray to, I hope they see the kind and gentle soul you are and bless you. You have my eternal gratitude. Until next we meet, may your travels be safe and Kovar smile upon thee. Sheriff. Roz will take that and fold it up and just put it in the pocket of her robe for now.
Okay, you grab that note. When Cat's still just being held.
Once Jade is knocked out, Mouse will just sort of drop down next to him and will release hold person as well.
Cat just collapses to the floor, sobbing.
Gray is gonna kind of just go and kneel down. I can't imagine the waves of anger you have right now. But if you can bear to look at this man, I think you'll find that he's as much a victim as some other people. He's broken, and the biomancers took that brokenness and filled up those empty spaces with lies.
Cat, she's trying too hard to respond. She just kind of grabs onto Gray and just clings to him.
He's just gonna kind of like put his hand on her head, and for no real reason other than he knows it's like a warm, good feeling, he's gonna dump some healing into her. He's like, I know forgiveness isn't in the cards, but you gotta try to understand. I think there's too much at stake for a lot of people for wanting murder right now.
I'm not gonna kill him. Mouse is there. I have to go.
And he's gonna pick her up and start taking her towards where Rosalind is.
Rosalind's going to turn to Drat. Be like, hey, she could really use someone to hug right now. You are small and cuddly. Can you go like be cute and love her?
Drat's gonna kind of aye, and kind of like hops up trying to be cute as a rat dragon hybrid can be, and kind of tries to give the big old puppy dog eyes. And if Cat will allow Drat will scurry up, like
I'll cuddle the dragon.
And like will wrap herself around your neck and snuggle in. And Rosalind, you hear, there, Mama Drat there. Mama Drat is here for you.
Oh.
No Meow Cat is Drat's new child. No Meow Cat, that my child.
I would kill for this dragon thing.
I love her so much.
It's okay, Drat don't need old babies. Drat need this baby now.
I know you can't understand what Rat's saying right now, but it is so loving and adorable. Trust me. You got the good front there.
Okay, she's just hold the dragon.
Well then.
I am out looking for Artemis. If this is a good time to do that.
Yeah, Artemis is you're kind of looking around, and Artemis and the wolf, they're kind of leaning up against a tree. Well, the wolf is. Artemis is trying to patch up the wolf.
Okay, I'm going to walk up, and I'm going to cast Conjure Animals and make 8 wolves of my own.
Okay.
And I'm just going to reach into my snuff box and offer her a cigarette.
And Artemis will take you up. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Lost some dear friends in there.
Yes, I'm sorry. I think we did too. And I'll just kind of lean on the tree next to her and light hers.
Your group's effective. Good warriors. Good casters.
Yeah, I mean, they get the job done.
Yes.
I think, to be honest, I feel like I'm really pulling a lot of the weight. Just kidding. That's not true.
And she takes a deep drag. Yes, I will miss Farkas, Vilkas, and Blada, but they were good hounds. Say, if you're ever interested, if you're ever back in Arnica, Countess Aconite's always looking for more help, especially against these fuckers.
Yeah, can I ask what your goals are here?
Well, we were hoping to get more information to find the doctor that had prescribed and given her the medicine that was not very good and had killed her son.
Sure, but do I recognize their occult? Do I know this at this point? Like,
Roll a religion check. Let's see what's the case.
Mouse was definitely calling them that.
spooky 20.
Spooky 20.
Yep.
Wolves, the bloody hand. You kind of look up and you see the moon of Lycus in the sky. You're like, oh shit, Cult of Lycus.
Take a long drag. I guess I meant a little more broadly, and I'll kind of point nonchalantly at the palm or the face of the wolf with the red palm on it.
She smirks slightly. It's only a matter of time. Lycus does not like what these people are seeking, and our good lord has asked for them to be exterminated. And you know, as the saying goes, enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Sure. I will offer her a handshake, and I will tell her we appreciate it, and, you know, if we ever run into each other again, I feel as though we'll definitely be hunting down the rest of the biomancers, so if you ever need someone to help, just let us know.
She shakes your hand, and you hear kind of like some rustling, a weird noise, and when you turn around, there's a half-orc standing there, and he's got like a black wolf pelt draped over his shoulders. Name's Vagenfeld. Pleasure to work with you there. You fought well.
Krukazel? What are you, one of the wolves?
He kind of looks at Artemis like, you mean that he doesn't know? The cult of Lycus brings in lycanthropes.
Well, I figured that I didn't want to assume.
And then she shifts into like a platinum-colored panther type cat.
That is sick. I'll shift into like a big ass winter wolf.
Nice. Everyone's just kind of like, nice.
We're just exchanging like cool stories and cool abilities.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Say, we got a guy with us. He's looking to try and become a were-dragon. Thinks he's something cool.
Oh shit, that is cool. Send him my way.
Artemis, there's no such thing as were-dragons. We know this.
Not
They're just
yet.
dragons that can polymorph. He's not so. That fella who's in our little commune isn't so bright.
Well, either way, I appreciate both of y'all's help. I hope to see you again.
Yes, yeah, of course. I hope to see you again as well. And again, if you do need help fighting these biomancers, look us up in Arnica. Ask for Countess Aconite.
Will do. I will shake hands with the half-orc and cast Cure Wounds for him, and I'll walk away.
All right. Nettle, you've been quiet. Are you doing anything?
I am observing and feeling very sad for everyone. This is a very uncomfortable situation that I'm not familiar with.
All right. Rosalind, you doing anything else besides offering Drat's cuddles and adoption?
Trying to comfort Kat. I don't think she's much for being comforted right now. So, this might not be the best time, Kat, but I don't think we're going to stay here very long. What do you want done?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Do you have questions?
Yeah. We're gonna have to search the lab, find out what she was working on, and see if there's anything on Dr. Branson or any other biomancers.
She had this on her, and she will hand over the note.
Just Kat will read it and then just kind of stare at it, like she doesn't have enough brain processing power left to deal with this.
If you want, we can talk to her, or we can go look around. What do you want to do?
And I think I will want to talk to her eventually, but I don't. Not quite yet.
Okay, you let me know when you're ready. Okay, I'll save some energy for you.
Okay.
What do you
Thank you.
need right
Yes.
now?
Let's just start looking, see what we can find.
Okay, you gotta be sharp though. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And she will go with Kat to start looking around.
All right. Gray, Mouse, you two doing anything? You've got unconscious Jade.
I'm gonna go ahead and just with Nettle try to make sure that he's bound real tight, and then I'm
Oh
gonna just
yeah, Nettle's real strong. She's real good at tying knots, like she was in Boy Scouts or something.
Maximus is laying on him.
Halfling Scouts.
Halfling Scouts.
We'll just
Acorn
put
Scouts.
a gag in his mouth so he can't speak immediately when waking up.
You are very
I'm not
mean.
convinced. I'm not convinced he doesn't still have some magic. So
You were very mean, and you better be nicer to Mixed Mouse, or you're gonna be tied up for a long time.
He's
he can't
unconscious.
hear you
I know.
now. He's asleep.
I know he's unconscious. Stop her from saying it or telling him off.
It's all right.
Nettle.
You
She,
practice. You
Kicks
practice
him
your shit
gently
talking.
with her foot. With her foot, like you're mean.
Hazel, you can
Practice your shit talking.
You can come strolling back into the fortification whenever you're ready.
Yeah, Nettle, the shit talking is one thing I could definitely help with. Anyways,
No,
let's search
I
this
think
lab.
No, it's my beans talking. We aren't
Oh.
allowed to say that word. Remember?
Apologies. Yes, beans talking.
So
Ross is gonna go up to Hazel, sorry, and take the cigarette he has and take a drag off of it and hand it back.
Yeah. I was actually gonna offer, but all right.
We are. You don't have to offer. I know, Hazel.
Open
Hey,
invite.
once you've shared Breckick, you'll share anything.
True.
Rosalind and Kat are sweeping through the fortress. It's less a laboratory and just more of a temporary hideout area, kind of. So, inside the main keep, there's a large foyer. You see pipes running alongside these walls. There's a lounge room, and there's a kitchen and a dining area on this ground floor, as well as a sort of meeting room, grand hall. There's really nothing down here. But Rosalind and Kat, you stumble upon Norlin's office/study in here. At the front of it, there is a sleeping area. At the front, there's a study in the sleepy area in the back. Sorry, my notes were weirdly written there. It is rather cozy for someone who prides themselves on being a woman of science and with her alleged ego. It is here that you find on the desk, there is a journal with a little page mark in it. And you can grab that. I am revealing that for you right now. And if you want to read that, feel free.
Yermare 15. Is that 25?
2S.
2S.
We can get into the dating convention.
1838. It excites me to say that we have found perhaps the substance we need to help advance Project Blood Angel. It comes from a place in Dragon Sand the Orcish people call Gorag Shek, the Shadowlands. Local legends say that the heart of shadows lies there. It is a sort of forbidden
place. That's my bad.
It is a sort of forbidden place to many of the locals, but we could not pass the opportunity to work with the very blood of Blackheart. After making a bargain with the Oni warlord Gorag Shek in the dangerous trek, we found it, the Heart of Shadows. Dr. Branson will be most pleased. Once we return to Maywick, we shall begin prepping Blood Angel 1 for testing. This may be the answer to having him summon Shadow. If not, we can always move to testing on Katarina. As excited as I am for this discovery, proper precautions must be put in place. Dreadlord blood is highly volatile, so we will need to monitor this subject. Along with this, Blackheart is the Lord of Hatred, among other things.
Enlightening indeed. Creek Hazel, you're kind of poking around the big tall tower, and
Don't like that.
You find kind of the barracks area where the soldiers are sleeping. They didn't even get to sleep in the main keep. This sounds like a wonderful employer. And do you have 2d4 at the ready?
Sure.
Roll me 2d4, good sir.
6.
You find you're going through the chest. You're just kind of like, garbage, garbage. Ooh, money. Garbage, garbage. Ooh, money. Garbage, garbage. You find 600 gold pieces and a healing potion in there. It's like labeled.
Dude, what?
It's labeled Big Shooties healing potion.
Am I alone?
Yeah, you're alone at the moment.
I look at the gold, look out, and I start divvying it up into 6 piles.
Good guy, Crew Cable.
Good guy, Krukazel.
So everybody take 100.
And then,
Thank you.
Rosalind, you find what appears to be a personal journal that belonged to Nora Lynn. That has been revealed as well. Because I'm Mr. Handouts today.
You are. You've gone overboard with
on
the
board.
handouts. Would you like for me to read that one aloud?
Yes, please.
I sit and think, perhaps, Branson's sharp mind is clouded to the fact that our subjects are in fact people. He cannot see that his goals come at a great cost. I joined the Biomancers, a wide-eyed physician tired of Urbach's stain upon this land. I think we can make the world a better place, but sometimes I cannot help but wonder at what cost. Has their ideology caused me to become cold and callous? I have come to love the Partridge Girls and Corvus dearly, as if they were my own. What mother would torment their children so? For what I have done, I most likely am damned regardless, but I will give my children a chance at a life of their own. Katerina is bright. She will see the opportunity and seize it when presented with it. Corvus as well, and his power will carry him. I pray that when the opportunity presents itself, they can fly far away from this place and go anywhere Muertos would never be able to find them.
Oh, Roz, when you read this, you almost get a sense, like the realization, because Roz is a smart lass. Roz is bright. It's almost as if you can almost think that perhaps Nora Lynn orchestrated the events that allowed Kat's escape in the first place.
Yeah. Corvus too? The sound of it?
Yep.
Kat. Sorry. How much did you know about Nora Lynn? I thought she was a bad person, but you seem so emotional.
How do you reconcile the fact that someone you love is a monster?
Well, you have to take steps to protect yourself, I think. And just because you love them doesn't mean you can excuse their actions.
But I still loved her. I know she did bad things. I know she was a bad person. She did bad things to me, but...
Was she your mother?
The closest thing I had.
Well, it seems to me, from what I can tell, she has done some very terrible things. And I think you have to keep that in mind. But that does not diminish her love for you. It seems like she did. And she will hand over the journal.
Kat reads it and bursts into tears because she didn't know. She had no idea.
Lillian isn't mentioned in this.
No. No, she's not. I don't know why.
From what I can gather, it seems like they were maybe doing their weird fucking tests in a certain order. Do you think that Corvus might be Blood Angel number 1?
That seemed to... One of the journals we found back at the Spire seemed to imply that, yeah.
Do you think that you are Blood Angel number 2?
Probably.
Well, we know that Lillian is number 3. Maybe they hadn't gotten to her yet, so she didn't feel the need to help her escape.
No, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, she... Why... She wouldn't separate us. I mean... Why would... Why
Were
would she
you
keep
already
Lillian here?
separated by that point? What was it
No.
like here?
We were together. We were always together. I mean, the most we'd ever be separated at a time was an hour or two for a test. Never longer than, I don't know, a day.
Well, it sounds like your escape was orchestrated, and maybe she didn't have as much faith in Lillian to be able to look out for herself.
But Lillian was always better than me.
That might be from your perspective as her sister. I hate to say it, but you might be a little biased, Kat.
No, you don't understand. Rose, Lillian was a genius.
I don't see how that makes her better than you.
She was so talented. She was so smart. She always figured it out. She was... I mean, if anyone could have gotten out.
Maybe she thought that Lillian didn't need the help and could figure it out on her own. And orchestrating a full escape all at once would be too obvious.
Maybe, but she doesn't mention Lillian at all. If I flip through the journal a little bit, is there any mention of Lillian?
Yeah, when you flip through the journal, there's some mentions of Lillian. You do see that she expresses disappointment towards not being able to get Lillian out, and mentions, and a lot of it's Lillian's Branson's favorite. Lillian's Branson's favorite. Lillian's
that
Branson's
tracks.
favorite. You know,
Yeah,
if Lillian
I
wasn't
figured.
Branson's favorite, she may have been able to escape. If Lillian wasn't Branson's favorite,
But
blah,
he
blah,
was
blah.
watching her too closely. Yeah, that's what I figured. So it looks like she couldn't risk it with Lillian because Branson had an eye on her.
Well, I think we're getting some answers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry they all seem to be coming just a little too late.
But at least I have him.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, I spent 2 years. Every day I thought about what I would say to her when I finally found her again, and I didn't even get the chance. I don't know what I would have said if I did. At least something. At least she could have told me why.
You can have that chance. I'm here for you. We can do that. I know you're not ready now, okay? That's very soon.
Thank you, Rosalind.
I'm always here for you.
I'm here for you.
Okay. Let's go.
Rosalind, as you're walking out, when you might turn back for just a second, and you swear you see a little matte black pseudo-dragon with beady red eyes watching you for a split second.
Always there. And she pats Cat's shoulder.
And then there's Drat, who's just like doesn't know what anyone has said, and is just like pat 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 pat. Drat pat drat pat drat pat.
I love Drat.
My friend. I love her.
Okay, to get meta on y'all real quick here.
Oh boy.
No, this is good meta. You're basically
Okay.
done here. You're basically done here. Like, you've done what you needed to do. You've looted the place. There's not much to loot here because, quite as I said, it was kind of more of like the journals probably would have told you if you're flipping through them. This was more of like a backup, like in case shit went down at the Spire, which, as you know, they did. So this was kind of like a fallback to kind of like pull people to and have stuff and have them, the biomancers split so that they couldn't all just be tracked to one location. Anyway, so you're done here. So if there's nothing else you want to do here, really.
I feel like this kind of goes without saying, but I just want to say it anyway. Make sure that we remove any and all possible weapons off of Jade.
Yeah,
Like hidden knives and all of that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of grenades tossed on the side. Take away his bandoliers of ammunition. He has a mace that has like a scorpion stinger on it, like a large scorpion stinger on the end of it.
Oh, geez.
Badass.
Crew Hazel, you can recognize that. That is a wyvern's tail on the end of that mace.
Shit.
Yeah.
Tosses it.
Oh damn.
I feel like it takes
Can we
us a
take
solid.
that?
You can if you
Mouse
want.
still has his
Sick.
gun. It is like in their own coat now.
I'll take the
Alright.
mace for safekeeping until we divvy it out.
Mouse, you're looking at, when you look at Jade's gun, it's very well made. It definitely wasn't made by Jade. You can tell that much. It's very fine craftsmanship, and it's almost like this copperish bronzish metal that it's made out of for the barrel.
Does it remind me of guns that I've seen other black coats with? Like, does it look like the same kind of make, like they stole one or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Solomon, since you got buddy with Solomon carried one of these. It's a pistol of Dwarven make.
Okay.
Dwarves made this pistol. Dwarves are very well known for being like
Right.
gun. Dwarves are the gun nuts of the setting. They make really good stuff, especially firearms. But the metal is different than Solomon's. Whatever metal the barrel is made out of is, you're not sure. And the wood that it's made of, from your training, it's a wood from northern places. You can tell it's definitely like a coniferous tree.
All right.
And it's a darker wood. It almost looks as if it's been stained, but you can tell, like, you look and it hasn't been stained.
Okay. Mouse is just turning it over disapprovingly in their hands and looks at their unconscious brother and is just like, you have so much better than this. And they hang on to it in their bag. And they stoop to pick up the little owl bear toy again, and they keep it out now, though. They just keep holding it. Maybe they cast mending on like a bullet hole that like pierced it from the fight. And I will just look around at I think it's just Nettle and Gray still with Mouse.
Yeah, everyone else is kind of finishing up their searches.
I'll just be like, well, I don't think we can get too far carrying him like this, and I'm not feeling great, to be honest. Maybe we should rest here for the night.
I mean, if it's a matter of carrying, we have Nettle and her exceedingly buff dog.
Maximus carrying the machine gun on his back.
Maybe don't let Jade near the machine gun.
Not a bad idea. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. I guess we might as well go find the others.
Meanwhile, Gray is like
And
bleeding from like his mouth because I have like 12 hit points right now.
Mouse still has 8, so
Okay,
there's...
I actually did do a number. I thought I was like rolling like garbage.
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
know. Okay.
No.
It was just very dispersed.
The hunter killers do a fair bit of damage with
They
each
do.
attack, so
Mouse got shot a lot.
usually it's me that gets shot a lot. So
And then I had like 2 poison attacks with my 7 constitution.
Milestone. Hazel didn't go down.
Oh,
at
shit.
all during this fight.
Yeah. Oh, before I'm actually,
He didn't go down last one either.
That's
Oh yeah,
true.
that's right.
I did.
I'm incredible now.
All right, before what now?
I hit my power spike. I am gonna be like, oh well, perhaps we don't want to sleep here. I still have this ticking time bomb.
Oh yeah, we should get rid of that.
I think we just lock him in a door and we take the hell off.
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, there's
step on
cells. You
him.
could lock them in.
We could what,
You could-
Nettle?
You could step on him.
Oh God, Nettle.
I
Well,
think he just turned
Yeah.
back.
he becomes a big dragon ogre again.
You can toss them in a cell if you want.
Sick. See ya.
Yeah.
How nasty was that thing, Alex?
Oh, he wasn't too bad at. He was actually one of like the gunners
Oh,
and the
thank
germ
God.
here. The gunners were weak, the weakest thing. Then it was the Drek ogre, and then it was the hunter killers, and then the Norlin, and then Jade.
Yeah, I'll toss him in a cell.
Hazel, you know he's a
peace
beefy
out.
boy. He'll break out after you leave. It'll give him.
Yeah, that's
it'll
fine.
take time, but
He's
he'll-
not gonna starve in there.
No, he'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Okay, well, should we start? I don't know if we could head back into the swamp, I suppose.
Yeah, Ruffleford to watch out for us. I think we're safe in the swamp. Safer than here,
Oh.
maybe.
Good old Rutherford.
We could bring Jade to the spire and I guess lock him there for the time being.
I'm sure there's cells there.
Yeah.
You do see that Drat is like growling at Jade, like.
We could leave
Nettle
him in
is
a
also
cell
growling
here.
at Jade. Her.
I would rather be able to try to find out some more tomorrow, or whenever he wakes up. I can do that thing to make sure he tells us the truth at least.
Okay. Rosalind, I'll just pull Rosalind aside really quick. Do we need to, like, take Nora's body to talk to her? Is that, like, a thing?
I don't know. Well, yes, I would need the actual vessel to have words come out of, and I don't know if Kat's ready to decide what she wants to say or ask at this point. Honestly, this is very fresh,
It's
and
a
like,
lot.
it's a lot of wounds. Wounds she didn't even know she had a reopening. It's hella wounds. We found writing downstairs. It's.
Should I like carry the body? Like,
I don't know. It seems creepy and weird to me. It might also be traumatic. Everything is traumatic. Yes, voice in the sky.
You can find
Can
a
I hear
cart
them?
somewhere.
You can find a what somewhere?
You can find like a cart somewhere, so you don't have to like try and lug like 3 bodies, a dog, and a machine gun.
what if we
Like,
got
okay,
like
so
a
you
what
can
if
just,
we
like,
got like a cart, Rosalind?
I actually have horses too.
Oh,
Maybe
look
a
over
cart and
there.
horse?
There's a cart.
Oh my gosh! How did we not notice that before?
There are no horses here.
Listen,
I
Alex,
I
I
can be
said
a horse.
I was gonna say,
horse.
Hazel
A
could
horse.
probably just summon horses,
I can just
rest,
be a horse.
summon horses, rest, summon horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wondering, just kind of, this is out of character for Gray, but in general, wondering if we could talk to Rutherford. He might have a way of preserving Nora Lynn's body so it doesn't decompose.
Oh, don't worry. You were gonna run into Rutherford again,
I
but
mean,
you haven't
I
left yet.
do that after a rest.
I'll just
The
walk
cleric.
into the swamp.
Oh, yeah.
Rutherford.
So Rutherford's not nearby, but
He heard it.
if you want to like move forward a day or two, to when you run into Rutherford, that's up to you. Jade can just stay out cold because he got cracked really good.
We'll just keep knocking him out.
What's going? Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, every time he tries to wake up, I just imagine Nettle just.
I dibs one of those.
Hello. Every time Mouse is like, oh, okay.
There's like a chore chart of knocking Jade out.
Ooh, Croquetzel's up
Cat is
today.
not allowed to do it. She will hit him too hard.
Yeah.
I've got to knock him out for like 3 hours.
Next time, Nettle. Next time.
Okay.
I will say at some point during the travels, though, Mouse will sort of really, just blushing very purple, go up towards Kat, but like not too close in her personal space, and just say, I am really sorry that I did that. And for everything.
It's your brother, Mouse.
I did not want both of you to be hurting each other.
It's not your fault, Mouse. You're not responsible for what he did. But frankly, I can't talk about this with you right now, okay? But I don't blame you. I don't. But I can't.
It is okay. And Mouse will just walk away and steer very clear of Kat for the foreseeable future.
Okay, so yeah, for narrative purposes, since it's like a few days in the swamp, like I'm gonna just guess that it's like we don't have time to unpack all of that. Like
Yeah,
no one wants.
Oh,
no
we got real close there.
No one wants to address the 300
we
pound
did.
gorillas in the room. Like no
Nope.
one wants to talk about Jade. No one wants to talk about Nora Lynn right now. It's kind of like let's just enjoy the quiet company of each other and listen to Drat hum songs in Mouse Dragon.
I'm smoking
my
some
God.
swamp cigarettes.
You smoking some?
I
that
mean-
Dagobah?
Mhm.
Mouse is like getting blazed every night when we stop for camp.
One of the days while you're traveling, you just hear just this deep, echoing through the swamp, just yeah. You just hear this, it's
Oh,
booming
God.
throughout the camp, just like there's nothing wrong with me.
No, why? Please.
Rutherford.
Oh, God.
You hear just
I
like
love him.
the ground shaking, and you see like this like almost bonfire just floating in the sky. And Rutherford's just dancing and singing like just all kinds of weird giant songs. And he turns around and sees you, and he's like got this huge, just like a log that he's smoking, basically.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
He
Rosalind, we're home.
and he immediately takes it out of his mouth, throws it on the ground, starts stomping it out. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see me there? Oh, dearie me. I'm such a goof.
I walk over and give him my.
Roz goes and retrieves the log he stomped out.
Mouse is choking on there. It's like, oh, hi!
Roz, it is a swamp. Whatever it is swamp log, and it is good shit. Yep,
Smells dank. Okay.
Oh,
Me and
my
Rosalind are
lord.
just on a quest to collect drugs.
Chronic Chimera, baby.
Is Mouse like waking up to like depleting stashes?
Yeah. And that
Maybe.
one's mine.
I did not think I used that much last night. Oh boy.
Yep, you were really stoned.
well, anyway, I am
Weird.
so terribly sorry. I was just enjoying myself a little bit there. I had a reason to celebrate, you know. Oh, we friends, you're back! And he's just this booming, we friends echoes throughout the swamp.
We
Wait,
friends.
what is your reason to celebrate? Why are we celebrating?
Well, according to my whispering willows, somebody took care of them bingle boppers over there in the old stone fort.
I think that was us.
Nettle, are you okay?
Bingo boppers!
Nettle, that's one of those beans words we can't say.
Oh no!
Yeah, if anyone speaks giant, let me know now.
I don't.
All right. Well, I figured it was you, and I was hoping I would run into you again, though I was maybe celebrating a little too long. And you see, like, a bunch of bunyips are circled up around, like,
Oh,
doing a
yeah.
half circle around him. Yeah, he's like, kind of like shoos them away. Yeah, we were just having a little swamp dance. Don't mind us.
Swamp dance sounds fucking amazing.
That sounds cool.
Anyway, I just, if I could just hug you, I would, but alas,
Yeah, don't, please.
we folk, and I would crush you.
I can hug your finger.
He puts his finger down and lets you hug his finger. You feel like you feel the pinky pat you on the back.
Oh, God. That's so weird.
And I do have something I could give you in return for helping me get rid of the meanies.
Oh, meanies.
And he reaches down into a pack that he's slung on his side, and he pulls out this large just leather, and it's got like vines twirling around it. It's got this big old like stonish iron circle on it, similar in color to the barrel of Jade's gun, and it like has a face on it that looks kind of like Rutherford's Treebeardy face. I have this. And he holds his hand. It's huge. It's like meant for a giant, right? And he holds his hand out, and it like begins to shimmer and sparkle, and it grows smaller until it is like the right size to fit one of you wee folks. It's a belt, and he extends his arm down. Now that is what I call fashion.
Oh! What does it do? What does it do? What does it do?
Well, hold on. I had it made by an old friend of mine way back in the day.
Okay.
And it
What
doesn't
does it
fit.
do?
Well, it makes you strong like giants.
I want to be strong like giant.
See, well, don't feel bad about taking this now because
I don't feel bad. Can I have it, please, 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 please? Can I have it, please, please, please?
and he just kind of like slides, holds his hand sideways and lets the belt slide off of it into Nettle's hands.
While she's geeking out about that, it sounded like you were about to tell a great story. So about how you got it?
Well, I had an old friend make it for me way back in the day, way before any of your time. And don't feel too bad. Pats his stomach. Doesn't fit old Rutherford very well anymore.
It could change its size.
He just kind of looks at Roz like,
No, listen, I am argumentative. You can't tell me.
Well, maybe it doesn't go bigger, it just goes smaller.
Yeah, sure, that must be it.
and I tell you, if you do find my old friend Mr. Orion, do tell him old Rutherford says hello. It's been quite some time since I've seen him.
Wait a second.
What was his name?
Orion.
Is that the Minotaur guy?
I hate you.
It's Orion's belt, folks.
Oh, I hate you too.
That
So
sucked.
angry.
I thought you were dropping a real NPC and it was just a shitty pun.
You mispronounced excellent.
Anyway, so that is yours, Miss. It's lost some of its power over the centuries, millennia? I don't remember. It's been quite some time. It was before the Sunless era it was crafted. Hell, most of the Jotnar was still around.
Okay. How strong am I now? Am I really strong?
Do you just clasp it on?
Yeah, I felt like I had no questions asked. I put it on.
So it doesn't fit around Nettle's waist because Nettle's so small. Nettle has to like wear it like a sash. Nettle, you can see your biceps bulge out of your plate mail.
Oh yeah.
Nettle, you can lift a car.
Oh yeah.
Whatever that is.
If we have those.
A train car.
Yeah, you could lift a train car right now.
Oh, there you go.
Nettle, welcome to 21 strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was feeling 22.
Just 21, so that'll make yours mod +5.
Nice.
It
Nice.
suits you very well, Duke Nettle.
Anyway, so, yeah, if you run into old Orion, just tell him, oh, Rutherford says hello, and he should visit the swamp sometime.
Okay. Will do.
He picks up the log he was smoking before.
Nettle's like out in the corner, like rolling rocks around.
It had the log. I kind of fight him with it a little bit, but he's a lot bigger, so.
He holds his hand out, and the sparkles happen again, and the log shrinks down into, like, stogie size. And...
Has to be super potent.
This is way better than a belt.
Did we ever find a way to prevent Norland's body from decomposing?
No.
I would
that
have
mouse
been
can do a
able
thing.
to cast something by now. Because we
Like
we
gentle
rested.
repose and stuff?
Yeah, that's a cleric spell. I just gotta double
Yeah.
check it's low enough level. I think it's just like a 2nd level spell though.
Yeah, gentle repose. I think it keeps it good for, like, days.
Where the hell's my shit? Where's all my stuff?
I was gonna say, if not, you can ask good old Rutherford.
Gentle repose, gentle repose.
gentle
Esther.
repose.
Yeah, that's his 2nd level for the duration 10 days.
Yeah, she good. So Rutherford hands you his totally a blunt. And it's you just getting a whiff of it. It's good stuff.
Have I found any diamonds, Alex?
Oh yeah, you found a diamond back at Benhold. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Hey.
And like when you pick
Wow.
up the box, inscribed on the box is the name Kate. And you're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know who the fuck Kate is, but it's mine now.
This sounds like a wife. Sounds like a wife.
Probably an old wife or something. It's just okay. So Gray, you're in possession of a diamond again.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Okay, so I guess otherwise we keep making our way.
Yeah, and Rutherford will just kind of walk and hang out with you for a bit and telling you all these kinds of stories about giants and the Jotnar, which is the giant panthy. He's like, and then there was Ymir, and he was the first of the giant gods, and then they made the Agallan giants, the first of the giants, and blah, blah, blah.
Rutherford, could you tell me anything about Surtur?
And his generally jolly demeanor he gets really serious. Well, what would you like to know about Surtur?
Just their general disposition these days. I've heard rumors, but you probably know better than I.
Well, just between you and me.
Sure.
After he dealt this killing blow against the one that destroyed my...
Oh, shh.
deepest apologies. Well, it would make sense that Rutherford knows about this.
Yeah.
Though. Well, after that, his mind went kerplooey, and, well, we didn't want to end him. That wouldn't have been unfair. But we did, he was sent to hell. Ishka was kind enough to.
If one were trying to find him, would you have any whereabouts on that?
Oh. Well, friend, you didn't hear from old Rutherford, okay?
Sure.
But if you're trying to reach him, there's an old giant's monastery to the northeast of here. Past Pashnu, which is by Urgavel, you would know.
Okay.
Past Pashnu, you should be able to find old fire giant monastery.
Thank you, Rutherford. It was very helpful.
It's probably very dangerous. The spirits of giants past probably still rage on in the final moments of their battle.
Right.
It's a cursed place.
Hopefully when Nettle shows them the belt, they kind of subdue a little bit.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Krukukalu.
That is my name.
That is how you were introduced to him.
Yep. Well, thank you, Rutherford. I genuinely appreciate all of your help and safe passage.
Can I just ask you really quick? Said one
Sure.
giant to a wee folk.
Sure.
What do you want with Surtur? We folk don't really think too much about Surtur.
Well, I don't really know what I want with them yet. I serve quite a few people and quite a few factions, and a few of them want me to look into Surtur and see what's going on.
He gives you the knowing wink. I know about that one. I'm a giant. We all know.
Sure. Yes, that's the one. They asked me to look into that, and perhaps I'll be able to help things stay the way that they are now, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, anyway, old Rutherford's got to get running for now. I
Sure.
hope you all have good travels. Also, don't smoke it all in one place. Am I right?
I don't know if we could. Have a good day, Rutherford.
And he summons like little plants that reach up and hug you.
Oh, cute. I will hug them.
And he saunters over, and there's a group of like bunyips, and he's like, you keep an eye on them now. They are troublemakers after all. Hey, don't forget to pay old Rutherford a visit in the swamp once in a while. And
We're neighbors after all. See you around.
And he saunters off into the swamp, and he's dancing again. He keeps singing, ooh, ooh, yeah. And that is where we will end it on that wonderfully light note of brevity, because I think we needed that after emotions.
Oh boy.
Emotions are a thing. This session was wild.
Hey,
you,
a few things
Oh
happened.
boy.
Thank you, everyone who joined us. So many new faces.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Beamer and Kates and D8s for
The diamond.
the
What a
bits.
doozy to join
Serious.
us on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn. So I figured we could end on good old the light note of Rutherford, because Rutherford's a good fella.
Whew.
Anyway, sorry, that's just me decompressing there.
That's gonna be a fun recap, everyone.
Is that how DMs decompress?
Just- I don't know. Maybe this is the
Channel your
recap.
inner Sharpay.
Oh my God.
Don't
I
worry,
can't
it's
even
not,
make that noise.
it's not the hour recap yet. Once hour recaps, then we're in trouble.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Kat's got a ticking time clock before
I do.
until Miroots come around to play.
It's fine.
Bro, I'm not
Listen.
fighting a mirror.
Hey,
Cat, that's the day Krukazel leaves the party.
sorry.
That's the day Kat just throws in the towel and is like, I'll go. I'll go.
We tried.
We
did our best.
tried. Anyway, we can go around, talk about our things that we do and where to find us. Then we'll go and say hello to our friends at Dice Priory, because I love them. And
Aw.
Matthew Foreman is Zaddy. Anyway, what order do we want to go in? I don't know.
Clockwise.
We'll start with Sam, who played Mouse, and then I'll do a weird thing, I guess.
She's doing a weird
Weird
thing.
thing.
All right. Hey everyone, I am Sam. You can find me on Twitter at the Sam Wisest. I am SamWise_GameG here on Twitch. I'm a disability advocate as well as a TTRPG streamer. You can see me on next Wednesday in our other persistent campaign, Agora's Bells. You can also see me here on Mondays in Dead Skies by Night with No Initiative, which is an Eberron set game. So if you didn't get enough steampunky goodness here, come check us out on Mondays. You can see me on alternating Thursdays over at Heroes Without Limits. I'm currently GMing Tales from Thra, a Dark Crystal themed 5e game. Our next game is next Thursday, the 5th. I'm really excited for it. And otherwise, you can see me this Sunday, the 1st at 4 p.m. I am playing in a charity fundraiser on Thread Raiders for One Drop for Flint to help them get some clean water because they still don't have that. So we're going to try and help a bit. Otherwise, I think that's all I've got going up. I'll be in Unprepared starting next month with Megan Lynn for the win. We're going to be playing Dialect, and it's going to be my first time, and I'm super excited. And I think that's it.
All right. Ryan, we'll do you next. Ryan played Gray.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Gray. This is my main home here on the Chromatic Chimera. You find me on SteamSpell and sometimes The Excellence, which is a wonderful game by Ninth Level Games, sometime run by our wonderful Abby. Otherwise, you can find me on Sundays playing a Scarredlands game on Roll the Roll, where I play a rat folk artificer druid named Cece. He's pretty great. Aside from that, I have a thing I do called Sims Character Creations. Excuse me, I got excited about my own stuff. Wherein I compose short musical themes for D&D, TTRPG characters, shows, etc. I've had a wonderful outpouring so far of clients, and besides the music, I also can do voiceover narrations for recaps or intros or whatever you would like, really. I do any sort of voiceover you want, as long as it's not racist, because that shit don't fly with me. Aside from that, we had a wonderful episode, and that is all from me.
Okay, Lucy, we're gonna do bottom row. And then
Okay. I play Cat Steele here. I play Bernard Mulelo over on Agora's Bells. I did very briefly play Carleon Sunchaser in our one-shot last week, and that was a good time. I run Elsewhere, first Tuesday every month, so next week. Jesus, a lot of work to do. I do art a lot. You can find my art on Instagram and Twitter at Bluebird Draws. I posted a sneak preview of stuff for Elsewhere next week in our art channel on the Discord. And I have a podcast called Odyssey Exploration and Research. You can find it basically anywhere you get podcasts.
Alrighty, Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. I play Kirkazel, Scale Cut. He is a stoner dragon. I don't really have much going on besides Agora's Bells next week, which is the campaign I DM. Next week we are kind of similarly going into a boss fight. So, but Kate D8, the wonderful person who donated a diamond to us tonight, will be guest starring in that. So if you like Kate, come check out Agora's Bells next week. Other than that, use our promo code SHIELDMOM on Tabletop Loot for 15% off. And go get some sick merch in our Redbubble store, which I just bought another shirt from today.
Did you get the koala one?
I did.
Yes! My brother designed that, so
it's
enjoy.
nice, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, next week I'm in Elsewhere. I play I guess kind of a similar character. He's happy and stupid, so that's,
he's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a himbo.
He's a golden
I love him.
Belenor's a himbo.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a high elf barbarian if you like that kind of stuff. Elven barbarians, come on by. Other than that, I'm all set.
Megan.
Hello, I'm Megan. I play a horny stoner snake here. I'm SteamSpell. And on Saturdays, I play on the Onyx Paths Twitch stream for their settings Scarredlands, like Ryan. There I am playing a Valley Girl monk who rages. It's a very interesting combination. Highly recommend checking it out. It's kind of entertaining to watch, I think. And Tuesday, I will be back here on Chromatic Chimera with Elsewhere, where I think I've somehow become the mom of the group.
Yes.
Somehow.
I don't understand how. And
The bard.
yeah, shouldn't be it though. It's just everybody hates each other so much, and I'm the one person like, guys,
Work
we're
together.
in a show
Figure this out.
together.
I'm just happy to be there.
Yes, well, nobody hates Chris's character. How can you hate the good boy
That was
barbarian?
wonderful.
But anyway, yes, please come see me, hang out with me Saturday or Tuesday or the next Wednesday when I'll be back here on SteamSpell. Hope to see you.
Abigail.
Hello. I'm Abby, and I play Nettle here, and I play Shield Mom Adrian on Agora's Bells. So you'll see me on next Wednesday. I make all of our overlays, and I made the new alert badges that you saw popping up during the stream. Those are super new, premiered in the middle of the stream. It was great. Let's see what's coming up. New table talkies tomorrow with Diana, the creator of the Neverland 5e setting. Then Excellence and Kobolds are coming up sometime next month on a Tuesday.
Check the calendar.
Yeah, check the calendar. It'll be great.
And
And it's my birthday on Tuesday, so everybody wish me happy birthday and
Happy
go donate.
Happy
Yay.
birthday.
Go donate stuff to my friend who rescues cats, please.
alrighty, and
Please.
finally, I am Alex. Obviously, I'm the dungeon master here, and I drink character tears. It's what I sustain myself on. You probably found me here because you follow me on Twitter at Mr. Puddins. If you don't, you can fix that, where I say a lot of on-brand things and make jokes. A lot of memes. Anyway, if you liked the fortress map that we used for Fenhold, that was made by Mr. Valor. Valor Maps, he makes all kinds of awesome maps, and honestly, I was talking about it earlier on my Twitter, he has cut my prep time down so much that I can focus on the important things, like not doing it. And also, anyway, more channel-related things. Come back on the 11th for the next episode of SteamSpell. As we move forward, maybe we will finally kill all these motherfucking biomances and put them 6 feet under.
I'm
Or
coming for Dr. Branson. Coming for him.
or they get roasted by a golden dragon who's very angry. We will find out. Anyway,
I'm a dragon. He's a dragon. We'll be fine.
anyway, so other things. Tomorrow we will be premiering a group, they call themselves Chance Encounters. It's their first ever time streaming. They're going to be bringing you a Blue Rose Age system game called Tales of Minery Village, and they're going to just be doing they're going to be village administrators. It's like romantic era, literary romantic RPG fantasy. It's really cool. If you like Arthurian type stuff, check it out. That is tomorrow. That'll be at 9 p.m. EST? Yes, 9 p.m. EST. Also Sunday, if all things stay on record, we will also be premiering a show none of us are in. It's called Heavy Mecha, based on the Lancer system. It's going to be run by our friend Clay, and we've got some great friends who are going to be playing in that. Totally worth checking out. That's going to be at
5 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m.
Yeah,
Eastern.
that.
Sorry, I have
That's
way
the
too many time
time.
zones on my head right now. Anyway, thank you so much. We're going to go say hello to our friends at Dice Priory. Give them your love, and I don't know, drop We Heart Zaddy in the chat. There we go.
Yes,
We Heart
good.
Zaddy in the chat. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. This was a wild ride, and we're going to go hug each other now because we kind of yelled at each other. Love ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank
Bye.
you.